it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Unsigned Pop Punk Podcast. This is it. This is it, boys. This is the end. This is the last podcast episode for the foreseeable future. Who knows what the future holds? But as of right now, we're going to have Bear, Brett, Lawrence, and Matt, all the homies from Unsigned Pop Punk. We're going to hang out together. It's going to be a good time. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
What's up? Just be an echo of highs real quick.
Hi. Yeah, so like realistically, each of you guys have been, vital to the Unsigned Pop Punk family, including Gibby, who is not here, but, was no less important to helping Unsigned Pop Punk become, what it is today. So, starting off strong, since everybody did play a huge role, I want to ask each one of you, like, what's your favorite memory from when you were, like, most active in the Unsigned Pop Punk? Starting with Bear, since you started at the very beginning. Like, the very beginning was shooting shit back and forth to Lawrence, though. Like, that was number one.
That's true.
Because I was thinking about this today. It all started, Lawrence, if you remember this, it all started with I had you make a design for Cities Never Sleep, support local music. We did.
Yeah, I remember that.
I still have that somewhere, but that's
awesome.
where it all started. And the boys and Steves were like, "No, that ain't it." And I'm like, "That is it, guys. That's it." No, that ain't it. And so, went on tour with Bear.
Yep.
Of Brighter Skies, where I met you, and
back in the good old days.
Back in the good old days, and then I don't remember how it really kind of formulated, but we were figuring it out and talking about Unsigned Pop Punk, and we're like, I think you were like, we should do a podcast. It's like
basically. Dude, I've been into podcasts for so long. I just love listening. I probably listen to more podcasts than I do music, which is probably not a great thing, but here we are. But yeah, you came to me with an idea of, I don't even think it was Unsigned Pop Punk yet.
No, we had no name.
This is back when we were on tour, and let's be honest, you and I think out of all of both bands, we hit it off the most because we were kind of the ones who coordinated everything. So we always talked. We always hung out on tour. We always did the whole shebang. And everybody, it was so much fun to be on that tour. But I don't know, you and I bonded really, really well. And then you hit me up about doing something like Unsigned Pop Punk. And I think from there, you kind of took the reins with Lawrence and just started designing shit. And can we swear? Oops.
Yeah. We have swore since episode 1. This is episode 225. I think at this point,
I think we're all right. Yeah,
we're good. I think we've accumulated enough fucks to be explicit.
So they were all given, all of them.
All the fucks all the fucks have been given.
Hell yeah! But yeah, I remember you reaching out to me and being like, "Hey, so I got this idea." And then I kind of just drove. What did I do? Did I drive up or did you come to me? Because I was living out in a town called Janesville at that time.
Well, I came to you because the first time we got together is when I picked you up for Four Chord Festival.
Yes, that's what it was. That's what it was. So basically, for anybody listening, Pat was the one who basically came up with the whole thing. And I guess he just needed help or an extra body or whatever. And then I kind of filled in that position, but it was all Pat's idea. Pat's the brainchild of the whole thing. Or I should say the mastermind. Unsigned Pop Punk is the brainchild of Pat. And we were like, let's do this festival out in Pennsylvania. And you drove down, picked me up, and we had one stand, a couple t-shirts, some compilation albums from some friends of ours that sent in their music, and we just drove all the way out to Pennsylvania. And that was really, I think that was like the big starting point. Obviously we had the socials, we had ideas for the podcast, but that was like the all right, Unsigned Pop Punk is here. And I
Yeah.
remember us going back and forth over like the banner, being like, oh, dude, I know a company who might be willing to sponsor us. I know
Mhm.
like ways that we can get our banner on the actual or our logo on the what
Yeah.
was it, the canopy or whatever. And it just kind of like kept rolling and rolling, and then all of a sudden we're in the middle of Pennsylvania selling
We're
shirts
that
and
yeah,
selling music.
that shirt though, number one shirt that Lawrence fucking took one of your ideas and made that fucking golden. Was the
Which shirt was that?
that was the what's it say? God, I haven't worn it in a while.
Oh, was that the gender equality is
Yeah.
dope as fuck?
Yeah, the gender equality
Oh,
is
hell
dope
yeah,
as fuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shirt's
yeah.
That's a fun
legendary.
one.
I wear that to our shows every once in a while, and I just love watching like people get so pissed off at me while I'm on stage. They look at me and they're like, because I got the the nice bright pink one, and they look at me and they're like,
Hell yeah.
Dude,
Hell
hot pink is
yeah.
where it's at, man.
fucking mint.
Dude, for everyone
Yep.
outside of like this chat, like doesn't know. So Lawrence, I may be the brains of Unsigned Pop Punk, but Lawrence made us look this way. Like he is everything that we have literally comes from me going, "Hey Lawrence, do you know what'd be really cool? I have this kind of idea with very little description." And Lawrence just is like, yeah, I got it. And then he sends something back and it's perfect. Every fucking time.
Thank you so much for always letting me draw cool stuff for you. Like it's really cool just to be able to like sit here and like even just right now like seeing that banner behind you, and like it's always really cool to see like the stuff that I draw in my shed here, like kind of blown up big on banners like that, and like obviously you're repping the hoodie there as well. Like it's
Yeah,
I don't know.
made this
Thank you
hoodie
so
too.
much for letting me draw so much stuff for you over the years for Unsigned Pop Punk and for other things. You know, like I mean, we've done a few things. Yeah, I just always really
So
really
many
appreciate
things.
being able to draw stuff. You know, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. No, it's you came up with the iconic logo, you know. It's I think it's always just been like a little bit of back and forth of just like, what do you want to do? Let's do this. And I think the hat came from when I was wearing that one hat for the longest time with it flipped up. And so,
Absolutely.
like,
That was
Absolutely.
like that was OG Pat look. You know what I mean? That was iconic.
yeah.
Loved it.
It
And the
was,
best
yeah.
and the fact that he was a bassist for it too.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like it just the whole fit. Just a vibe.
It's a good time. But yeah, Matt's got like super cool merch. I'm surprised you're not wearing some of your cool Lawrence merch to rep, Matt.
Me? Can you hear me, by the way?
I can hear you, by the way.
Okay, I want to make sure I was like, am my audio working? You don't wear your own band merch, Pat. Come on.
Dude, I'm legitimate. I wear this hoodie like every day.
Dude. No. Wear
No.
rep your stuff. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
else gonna do it for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
If you're not gonna do it, you know, someone's got to. Yeah.
So realistically, that used to be a thing, though, Bear, and you can attest.
No,
to
I
that.
I
Like,
remember.
back in the day, that was like a big no-no. You
Yeah, or
don't
like
wear-
wearing the band shirt to the band's concert.
Mhm.
Like that was
I always
also a
broke
no-no.
that rule, though.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
Dude.
that.
Dude, I never understood it, but
Yeah.
you know, whatever. You wanted to look like a poser? Wear the
Dude.
band shirt. That's fine.
But like wearing your own stuff now, like your own band, fucking go for it. You're your own.
Dude.
You're your own model at this point.
You know, I think
yeah.
a lot of that may have changed with the I don't want to say with the introduction, but with the idea of social media kind of becoming your own brand.
Yeah.
Like I think a lot of that stigma kind of went away as soon as people realized, oh, nobody's coming out to the shows anymore. We should promote this on the TikTok or the Instagram or
Right.
the YouTube, you know, whatever it is. So, you know, and I personally am happy that that kind of stigma went away because
Same.
it's a shirt, dude.
Well,
Like,
and all of the merch I've ever made is fucking cool. And now,
Right?
at least
Right.
I think is cool.
you mean all the merch that Lawrence ever made?
Well, I've had other artists over time, you know.
Don't worry, Lawrence.
But
we-
it has
we
been
won't
like
talk about
what?
that.
Dude, Lawrence, it's been like 15 years or something like that since we started working together.
It's been a
Like,
long time. It's been a long time. Yeah. Scary.
dude, Lawrence, holy fuck. It's been like 18 years, dude. 2018.
Maybe that's the other thing. Maybe we're all wearing our own merch now because we're getting older and we're all
That
just
could
stuck
be.
in this shit, right?
Well, you know,
we're all getting old now.
everybody can thank like Iron Maiden and shit. They're
Right.
the ones that like they were doing that shit way before it was cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Fucking Maiden, man.
Way too true. I mean, when you have a mascot like that, how could you not?
Dude.
You know what I
for
mean?
sure. Okay. But so we never got to the actual question I was gonna ask, which was, Bear, starting with you, was like one of your favorite moments from when you were like active in Unsigned.
Dude,
Pop Punk?
the best moment and the worst moment at the same time was going down to Texas. That was wild. Why we decided to do that, I have no idea, but I'm so thankful we did. So the story behind that is we went to go see what, South by So What? Or,
Yeah,
or was it just So What festival at that point?
It was just So What at
It's
that
just So
time,
What?
but originally South by So What.
Yeah. And we're like, okay, we're doing this. So I drive up. So from Madison, Wisconsin, I drive up to Minneapolis
Yeah.
to get in the van, pack all of our stuff, drive all the way down to Texas.
Mhm.
Do that for what? It was 2 days.
It's 3 days. It was 3 days. Yeah.
And then drive all the way back up to Minneapolis, back over to Madison. And we made both of those. No, we made the last drive in 1 day. That was wild. We took shifts sleeping on a cot in the back. And then we literally did not turn off that car or that bus until we were home. And then what sucks is that I still had a 4-hour drive back to Madison from Minneapolis.
Well, but that's not. But at the same time, I also still had a 3-hour drive home. So
that that is true. That's true. But while we were at So What Fest, I cannot for the life of me remember his name, but the lead singer for Hawthorne Heights comes up to us and goes, and he's looking at our Elder Emo shirt and he goes, "Is that your shirt? Like, you guys selling that?" I'm like, "Dude, you can just have one."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, sweet." And we give it to him. And then he goes out and performs the set in the shirt. And we're like, "That's freaking awesome." And then I think right after that, I went over to like our hot sauce vendor and ordered like the spiciest pineapple habanero, whatever. And then I just kept drinking it in the middle of what was it, like July, August?
It was so hot.
Dude. And it was so good. I just sipped it right out the bottle.
Dude, I remember that was like at that fest, you were just sitting there with your shirt off the whole. Like you had just you went and bought a Hawaiian shirt and you just sat there with it open the whole time.
I bought a button-up jersey shirt.
Oh, that's what it was.
Because the band next to it, or the vendors next to us, I don't want to say the names because they are really, really nice guys. You know, they're pretty boys. Like, they all looked really pretty.
God,
and
they're all beautiful people.
Beautiful people. Sweet people too. So this is not me crapping on them whatsoever. But because they look beautiful, they were all like either not wearing shirts or like relaxing back with their button shirts open. And me as like a 250-pound fat guy's like, I'm gonna get me a button down. And I did. And then the rest of the show, like the concert and the festival, I was sitting back in a chair, 250 pounds just pouring out of me, like just trying to look as hot as possible. And I'm like, yeah, this is the best. Like, because you can't look at those beautiful people without looking at me too. You know what I mean? Like, you're not allowed to do that. So I wanted to make sure I was in the game.
I remember at the end of day 2, after watching Sum 41, having to unload, and try and get our shit all set up, and my feet feeling like they were shattering, like just standing.
With every step.
Yeah. It was like, I remember being like, dude, I'm dying. I am dying. And then Sam came and saved us.
Yeah, because he had his side-by-side.
Yeah, side-by-side.
Dude, that was another good moment of that whole thing. Is on the way down to Texas, we stopped in Kansas City with Sam from Plug Your Holes. and we got to tour his at that time it was like
The facility.
The new facility. We
Yeah.
got to hang out. We got to go to the Up Down. Just kind of got to hang out with Sam and that whole crew, and that was awesome. I still have plugs from that day. It's freaking awesome, man. That whole week was absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
it was
we were
one of the
gone
hardest
for
things we've
a
done,
week,
but it was fun.
yeah, it was a good time. I like that one. When I think back on like the fests and stuff we've done, I forget about that one somehow for some reason.
Isn't that where we met Faith in person?
Yep.
Yep, Faith
Pennyboard.
from Pennyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we met Olive at the festival.
Oh, we did meet Olive.
We did meet Olive there, remember?
Yeah.
And then we both looked at her and was like, "You are way shorter than what we thought."
Yeah.
But she was awesome.
She's the best. Love that lady. All right, Matt, you're up. So you were the second host.
How am I supposed to follow Bear? What the hell?
Same team, buddy. We're on the same team.
We're on the same team.
Oh my. What's the question?
What did
Look,
you
I'm the shitty second season.
Shut up.
So we had to
Come
get
on.
I think Matt had the longest stint as co-host, though.
I think you did.
Did I?
I think so.
Yeah, it
I
was
could
like
be
at
wrong.
least-
I don't
It
know.
was at least 3 years.
It
Yeah.
was a while. It was a while.
Yeah. It was you're around for a while, but like, what's just like one of your favorite memories from from when you were most active in Unsigned Pop Punk? Because you never, like, you left, but you've always been in the background helping too, though. But same thing with Bear.
Yeah, I guess that my origin story is because Pat has a horrible relationship with spreadsheets. So I got brought in initially to clean up Pat's spreadsheet over and over and over again, and then get texts and calls and be like, "I broke the spreadsheet again," and I'm
I
at lunch
still
or
ask.
dinner
Still.
telling him to stop using filters. But that's how I got started. My favorite memory. See, that's a hard thing because like I don't know if I would say memory because I don't remember all of it, but the ham slams were pretty
Dude.
iconic.
The ham slams are so good that you forget it. You forget it because it was so good,
That first one, I think that's probably one of the most drunk I've ever been in my life.
Oh, jeez.
It's all on camera. It's all.
Yep. We that one was so fun because that was the first one where you're like, ham slam. You bought 6 30-packs of hams, and it was literally just like you, me, Linus, and halfway down, right?
My junior choir was the first one.
Oh, his junior choir was the first
And
one.
then Jake ran sound.
Yeah.
That
So
first
there
one.
was like, 10 of us there for over 100 beers.
200 beers.
Yeah, over 200 beers.
Jeez.
We didn't finish them all, unfortunately.
But we went through a couple of cases.
We did. And it kept going after the cameras turned off.
Oh yeah. For yous that don't know, Ham Slam. If you haven't seen it, it was our yearly live stream we did. Live. I always called it live in a portside dive. Matt, I don't think Matt ever liked it, but fuck it, man. It always made me think of like those. I don't remember Fat Records or whatever, the Live in a Dive albums.
Yeah.
And so I was one of my favorite live albums of all time is the No Use for a Name album. And it's just like, so it was, I was never like goofing on it. It was always like once again, like a nostalgic thing. It made me feel, it was like, it was like a positive thing when I called it, Live in a Portside Dive. But Matt's band name is also Portside Dive, so it
Which
makes sense.
is a dope band name.
Thank you.
And a dope band as well.
Dope
right,
band,
right, yeah.
Dope name, dope logo.
You can thank Pat for that too. He helped me come up with that name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did do that.
Thank you, Pat.
Jack
So
of
he-
all
so he-
trades.
He did want me to call my band, what was it? Spitball.
Dude, Spitball was such a sick name, though.
Is that not taken already? I feel like that's such a good
Oh,
name that would already
It's
No
be.
way it's not
gotta
taken.
be.
It's
Yeah,
gotta
it's
be.
gotta be. And it's, I would assume it's like a thrasher, like metal.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it's not, we're all starting that band.
Yeah,
right
someone's
now.
got to claim it.
Yeah.
Someone's got to claim it.
No, all of us.
Pat knows. Pat knows
this
I'm
is the
good
band.
for this. I'm the guy that's always like googling stuff as we.
Y'all, for reals, we have a band right here though. Brett can play drums. Lawrence can play fucking bass. Me and Matt can play guitar. Bear can sing. It's fucking solid.
Here we go.
I can sing.
Uh-huh. Not super good, but you can.
Yeah, since when?
I mean, it's Spitball. I don't think it's supposed to.
Yeah.
There's a band called Spitball with an exclamation mark.
Yeah, we won't use an exclamation mark.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
silly. We don't
can use
need
Who
to.
needs to use that?
and we could use
Oh,
a V for the A. Like
Oh,
that's
there's
cool
actually
now.
several bands on Spotify with the name Spitball.
I'm sure there is, guys.
One,
Yeah, but is it
2,
registered in
3.
the Library of Congress? Because if not, we can always send a cease
I
and
don't know.
desist.
Just get it in there and fucking cease and desist those motherfuckers.
That's what is it called? That's just like my chaotic behaviors when I find a new band. I'm like, I bet you they haven't done that yet. No, I'm just kidding. I would never.
For legal.
That'd be awful.
Yeah, those live in a port, or not live in the Ham Slam, because it was live in a Portside Dive. Didn't we initially start calling it that, and then we
That's what you called it initially, yes.
initially I called it that, and that's what I titled it. But then I don't. How did we switch it to Ham Slam though?
I think we were just drunk that night calling it Ham Slam.
That's what it was. Yeah. Because initially the first video said live in a Portside Dive.
And then we realized Ham and Slam rhyme.
Yeah, and then we called it Ham Slam,
Whoa.
and then year 2 we're like, Lawrence, man, Ham Slam, and that was, dude, for one, literally, once again, going back to me and my design ideas was, Lawrence, hey, we're putting on a live stream called Ham Slam, like hams, like the Ham's beer. Here's a picture of the beer can. Can you make something cool?
That was iconic, too.
Lawrence had to have the hardest job of this whole crew. Just what the hell did Pat? I don't even know. You know,
Sometimes I could be very descriptive.
No, you're good, honestly. Like I feel like you're one of the better people. All
right.
You bring the cool ideas. Yeah. All your ideas are always good. You know, so 90% of your ideas are always good.
Yeah. They're not all winners, man. Not all of them are winners. But but realistically, I think a lot of the times when I came up with ideas, I had ideas in my head and stuff of what I thought. But for the most part, I know it's like a pet peeve for some graphic designers and stuff. But it's like, you're the fucking artist. I want your artistic interpretation of like what like idea is, because like you're fucking. I love your shit. You know, that's why we've been working together for almost 20 fucking years. It's like, I trust you. It's like, here's this very little idea. I want to see like what your brain thinks of it.
I appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's always fun to kind of be given free reign on something and be like, yo, just here's a rough, go wild, you know. I love that. Always fun.
And we definitely went wild sometimes. Before I get to you, Lawrence, though, let's I want to see what Brett's got. What's your favorite memory from your time with Unsigned Pop Punk, being the last and the final co-host?
That's a really good question. And you know, I think part of it too for me is because I was never really able to participate in a lot of the extracurriculars, you know, so like a lot of the flea market and all that stuff, you know, just very difficult when you've got a kid at home and whatnot.
Right.
so most of my involvement was, with the content, right? The digital content. So I think when I think of like kind of a most memorable moment for me, one that like really like I never, like if you asked me like 5 years ago, like, do you think this would happen? I think it was having Amber Pacific on the podcast, because Pat is no stranger to this. I fucking loved Amber Pacific back in high school. And I just got super jazzed at the fact that I was just able to sit down and have a conversation with the guys, because like back in like 2004, 2005, I was like all about that band, like got me through high school. And then, fast forward like 20 years later. Is that 20 years? Am I mathing right? Yeah, 20 years later. And yeah, just
Long time
being
later,
able to
for sure.
being able to sit down and that was kind of at the start of my kind of my health and fitness journey, where I was trying to be better to myself, make better choices. And I remember especially like Dango, their drummer, really also big on fitness and stuff. And it was just it was kind of cool to pick their brains about like living that kind of lifestyle. How do you stay healthy, and like all that other stuff. So for me, that was that's definitely probably like my most like fond moment. I just remember like leaving that podcast and just being like, that was really fucking cool.
Yeah.
So
Isn't Dango from around here though?
You might be right. I believe
Because
he
I
might be.
remember back. I remember meeting him quite a few times because he used to go to the church that I used to go to.
Yes, I
And,
know. I know he has a big history in that.
Yeah. He stopped into the Culvers that I worked at like often, and I always recognized him. Well, I mean, he's got a really recognizable face.
Yeah.
But I always remembered him from his McDonald's tattoo.
Nice. That's pretty sick.
I'm looking it up now because I think you're correct. I think he did originally like live somewhere in these parts, but more on that.
More on that later.
More on that later.
More on that.
Well, and actually, you mentioned Hawthorne Heights. He's actually drawing for Hawthorne Heights right now too. I
Yes, he
believe.
is.
Nice.
Yeah, he gets around.
Yeah, Brett, you for sure had a different experience. It's like
Yes. Yes.
like I mean, Lawrence and me have never like met face to face either. However,
Right.
he lives in the UK.
Right.
You are like
Excuses.
just hours away. So
Right. Well, and I was introduced to you from Gibby,
right.
because that was back during like my when I was still live streaming on Twitch a bunch. I met Gibby through another mutual friend of mine, a good buddy of mine, Ryan. And Ryan's also a musician. He's like, hey, I got this other streamer you should check out. I think you guys would really hit it off, And well, it was Gibby. And then like way down the line, then Gibby hit me up. He's like, hey, I got this podcast. You want to join? But I had met Gibby prior to that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. You and I are practically neighbors, though.
I know. It's so funny.
Like, we no, well, yeah.
No great excuse. It was
great
different
excuse.
though, because when Bear and me like were getting together and stuff, is like it was just a different time. Like we had the money to go be traveling
Right.
and get to go, doing the festivals and stuff.
It was cheaper
yeah.
back then too.
I don't think so. I think it's about the same.
It might not have been.
I think it's pretty much been the same.
It was still hurting the pockets either way.
Oh yeah. I mean, basically we broke even.
I
Like
want to share something with you, Pat, and
Yeah.
the rest of the crew here, and even the podcast listeners. Pat, do you remember when we first started this? I don't even think we had a name for Unsigned Pop Punk, but do you remember when I would send you voice memos of ideas and skits?
Yeah.
I still have 2 of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and play them for you right now. Okay.
Okay.
Here's number 1.
A skit where I'm interviewing myself as a schizophrenic.
See, that idea is like something I'd send to Lawrence.
And then,
Like, it's just-
and then here's the second one. Here we go. This one's a little bit longer.
Another skit where I'm on a radio show, or we're on a radio show, and we call into ourselves, but we're trying to order takeout. We're not trying to be callers on the show. So it goes something like, "Hey, thanks for calling. You're caller number 5. Yeah, I'd like to order Domino's pizza. I just need a medium pepperoni pizza there." And then they would be like, no, you're caller number 5. No, I don't want the number 5. I just need the Domino's pizza.
That's a pretty good bit, though. That is a pretty good
No,
bit.
I don't
like
want the
that.
number 5 there.
I don't need the number 5. I don't know why I've saved those on my phone. It's been like at least like what 6 years now, 5 years now.
I have
Quality content.
I have so many random things though, like that I've saved everything we've pretty much ever made. I have so many of our notes and shit that we would write like from everybody, like just random ideas. I still have a TikTok that you and me had made that we never posted, but it's of you just standing there doing nothing, and then you take a bite out of a cupcake, and then I had it go to Grant and went, diabetes.
I remember that. Do you remember the videos of oh crap, were we doing like this is a car, like where I would like smack the back of the car and be like, do you remember that? Or was that, I can't remember if we ever even posted that or edited that, but I remember us doing like a walk around of the vehicle like all the time. They're like, this is where you take a piss.
I don't remember what they were. We have to go through that stuff. But like our first TikToks were fucking unhinged.
Dude.
Like they were so random and dumb and like.
That's what made it fun.
I know, but it was like it was pre. Like what TikTok is now. It was like people were still doing like those fucking like the ping pong ball challenges and throwing them into and like the like shit like just like stupid challenges and the fucking that one dance, you know, for the weekend or whatever.
I always relate it to like back in the day when YouTube was there for kids to just kind of like do stupid stuff on camera. Like, that sounds bad. I shouldn't say that. But like, you know, you and your friends get together and you're like, hey, what would it be like if I ran full speed into this tree right now?
Yeah.
And then you make sure you know, take a video of it and then put some, I don't know, Harlem Shake over it and you got yourself a hit video. But nobody gives a crap that it was like supposed to be branding, right? That's what like TikTok used to be. It used to just be like funny stuff for the sake of having fun.
Yeah.
And then it like, and then, you know, as
now
everything,
now it's just all ads.
It's just ads.
Just ads. All right. Now, Lawrence, I'm gonna have your questions a little bit different though. You know, since ours is all like, you know, like podcasts and things we did. What is one of your favorite designs that you've done?
Oh yeah, I mean, the one that I always think I love like all the flea market stuff that we did. You know, I all of those designs were super fun, and like trying to incorporate like some local stuff, and especially that last one where we got the kind of cryptidy stuff in there as well. Like
where we did the cryptids, but it was like Rampage style.
Yeah. Love that stuff, you know. Yeah, but I think those were always really, really fun. Yeah, and I always remember seeing good feedback online from those as well, which is always nice to see good comments about stuff that you work on.
Those with those designs and stuff was always super funny because I would be like, it's time for like flea market stuff. I don't really have a whole lot of ideas for what to do for it. If you want to just try something, and then probably like a half hour later, I would send you a super fucking long descriptive idea of like, actually, I was thinking. And
I lied.
Yeah, it's like that's like the flea market or like emo prom and stuff is pretty much where all of that. That's when I would like really come out with like multiple detailed ideas, like, or we could do this,
You even
or we
promised
could do
that.
this.
Yeah, I loved every time that we did like a kind of variation on the logo, dude, as well. Like we did the fantasy football like variation where he's got the different helmet on and stuff. All of that stuff's really, really fun. Yeah, play around with different branding and stuff.
One of my favorites that didn't take off, that I still to this day think is like one of the best ones, was the basketball jersey.
Yeah. We're almost like a Mad Ball style, like but a basketball, right? Yeah.
Like to this day,
that was
that's
cool.
still like the best, one of my favorite ones. I love that. That's a good one.
That was fun. That was
I'm
fun.
gonna have to get myself one of those jerseys. Buy my own jersey.
Rep your own merch. Yeah, why not?
Rep my own merch. I do, like, I wear my own shit daily though. At this point, like most of my, like I have a rotation of like 6 shirts. 2 of them are mine.
Hell yeah.
Question: what do you wear on the 7th day?
I rest.
Nothing.
Dude.
I rest.
I rest. I rest naked.
Yeah!
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
As God intended. As God intended.
I just really like picturing that.
You what?
I really like picturing you resting.
Nice.
Naked.
I would say of everyone here, you probably have seen me naked.
I've seen your ass.
Yeah, that
Seen
for
your
sure.
ass. Well, what's left? I mean, you can't see it through all the hair, but like I've seen the hair.
The Sasquatch that we always put on stuff. That's just.
Remember,
me.
we shared hotel rooms for quite a bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, of everyone, you probably have.
Not Lawrence.
What?
Just, Lawrence, I got this idea for design. Hold on. Snap some
Hold on a
photos.
second. I got a
What do you think
picture
of
I gotta
this?
send you, dude. Can you make it look like a handgun?
Kate, don't come in. Don't come in, Kate. Talking to my designer. It's fine.
And she'll come in and she'd be like, "Are you taking a picture of your wiener again?" Like,
Again.
sorry.
I think I still have like 7 of them saved on my phone. Do I need to delete those or?
Yeah. Whatever. All right. Gonna switch it up now. Let's talk about music a little bit. And once again, since everybody's kind of been, through with UPP now for a good amount of time, you might have different ones that you found throughout the years of it. So, what are some of your like favorite bands that you've discovered while being a part of Unsigned Pop Punk? This is a lot. And whoever wants to go first can go first.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many of them. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I was. At least I don't think I was a host when you guys had Good Terms on.
No, you weren't. I think that. Well, I did that one solo.
I think you did that one solo, but I mean.
But I think that was when Gibby was on.
Okay, but so obviously I'm gonna have to say Good Terms, and then also Calling All Captains, man. Like,
yeah,
dude,
great.
Not only
Calling All Captains rule.
dude, they
So
rule.
good.
They're also hilarious, just as people.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get on with like Good Terms, and you realize like, holy crap, these guys are smart. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're
they all went to
musicians
Berkeley.
yeah, I know. There's musicians, and then there's Good Terms. You're like, I can't compete with this. This is insane. And of course, each one of those bands just keeps dropping baller music. You know what I mean? And they're not only are they like good people, they take a lot of pride in the way that their music sounds.
Yeah.
And this is one of the things, and Pat, you and I have had conversations about this time and time again. And as much as we love all local bands or all unsigned bands like that, there are bands that stick out. And that's just going to be the case, whether it's unsigned or signed. It doesn't matter. If you take pride in your work, you get a third party in on it, you get somebody who wants to actually help you come alongside of you produce your music, you are already one step ahead of the rest. And Good Terms and Calling All Captains are like 5 steps ahead of a lot of bands. They're 5 steps ahead of my old band. You know what I mean? Like, they were just so good. They're so detailed. They're so every minute detail on each one of their songs, and it's cohesive. It's incredible. They have a sound and they stick to it. And then when they go out and want to branch out and to do something new, they're not changing. They're just adapting their sound into something new. And I have admired that since day one with those guys.
Hell yeah. Who's next? Matt, what do you got?
Man, again, I gotta follow Bear again.
Yeah.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Probably every time.
I'm probably bands I've met and kind of gotten to know through the podcast that like I love are the 3 that come to mind. Number 1 is Winona Fighter.
Oh yeah.
I can't get enough of Winona Fighter.
Yeah.
Sincere Engineer. And then Calling All Captains adjacent, Nicholas Rage.
Oh yeah.
He was the nicest dude. I think I of the whole episodes I've done, I think he was the nicest one. I mean, they were all nice. They were all nice, but he went. He took Canadian niceness to the next level.
Yeah, Nicholas Rage was great. I thought he was. They were like he messaged me and was like, "Hey, we're gonna have new music coming out." That was like over a year ago. I don't know where it is. I want to hear it, Nicholas Rage. Come on.
He sent it to me.
Where is it?
Yeah, drop it in the comments below.
He's being a firefighter now or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, that's legit.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
That's a good enough excuse to not be dropping music.
But
Yeah,
I still want to hear some more fucking Nicholas Rage, so get on it.
If you're listening right now into the podcast, please drop the new Nicholas Rage
in the comments below.
Yeah,
in the
like
comments,
and share in the comments, and subscribe to comments and share.
Subscribe.
I'll subscribe to your comment.
Yeah.
Hands down.
All right, Brett, what do you got?
All right, I'm gonna be 100% unoriginal with this because these guys already took my answer. You know what I'm going to say? It's Calling All Captains.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
I love the band. I love the guys in the band. Right. I think that's especially where like Tim, Brad, Luke, they're all great guys. And we've caught them twice now. Once in Milwaukee at X-Ray, and then another time this past summer. I forgot where it was exactly, but it was near Chicago. And they're just such great guys, you know. And it's a band I think people need to see live to really, really get it to, because they put on like a hell of a show. And I got nothing but good things to say about them. And I agree with everything too. They're they're way ahead of the curve. I think they're way underrated. I think more people need to know about them like now. Like because they're making music that is like, it's huge. It's game changing stuff. So yeah, Calling All Captains all day, every day.
Oh yeah. Lawrence, what do you got?
So I'm gonna talk about the one that I'm obsessed with right now, right? Because I've literally had them on repeat all day today while I've been working, okay? And it's thanks to you, right? So I obviously do the podcast covers, okay? Yeah. And as soon as you sent me the image for Galactic Empire recently, right? As soon as you sent me that image and I see all these masks, and I'm like a visual guy anyway, and I see these like mad costumes, I'm like, well, I need to check these guys out. And I did, and like, it's good. Like, I didn't know I needed to hear like Jewel of Fate's shredded, right?
Yes.
But my God, right?
Yes.
Like, yeah. And then I didn't realize that they were like I finished all the Star Wars stuff, and then more stuff. There's Indiana Jones and Superman and stuff like that.
The new album, Cinemetal, man, it's so good.
Cinemetal, it's cool though. It's really cool, and I love the kind of like. So I was watching their videos. I've deep dived them since you had them on the podcast, and and I love how like they've kind of like invented their own visual characters they're all playing as well that aren't quite Star Wars characters, but they're like from that universe, right? And then like he's wearing like a not quite Darth Vader, but or dark Vader he calls him, right?
Yeah.
And I love all that. Like, it's very, very clever. Great branding, great costumes, and great music. Yeah, love it.
Yeah, they're so good. Like off of that new album, I can't honestly get enough of the Pirates of the Caribbean one. It's
it's
my
cool.
favorite.
It's really cool.
Or the Batman. Batman is like
it's like old school Batman as well. It's cool. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm loving that. I need more cine metal in my life. I feel like that's like a whole thing I need to explore more of.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
So thank you for introducing me to a whole new genre as well.
Yeah, I remember seeing their video for the Imperial March, because that one went like super viral.
That was like years ago.
And then
I completely missed this. I missed this until
and so I remember that, and then all of a sudden, like I'd gotten an email from Becky at Big Picture Media, was like, hey, do you want to cover like the new album? I was like, wait a minute, they're still fucking going? I was like, holy shit. Can they be on the podcast? I fucking need them on the podcast. Will they be in character? I wished so bad that they would have like wore their costume.
Yeah, he wasn't in the costume. Yeah, that's a shame. That would have been really cool.
That would have been so sick. But it was still a good time. It was a lot of fun. Some of the ones I like that I was thinking of that I just wanted to give shout outs to, that have kind of always been there for us. Glimmers has always been,
dude, like, another one of those standout bands right there.
Yeah. Penny Board. I don't know how much she's doing too much anymore, as much anymore, but like
she's trying to get her EP off the ground, I think, right now.
I think the EP's already out.
Is it?
I think it's been out. It was on a
if only we had someone who could Google it.
Yeah. Well, Brett can Google it.
Brett, get on it.
Brett.
It was I think it came out on Open Your Ears Records, and I think she's just been promoting it, and she has like a new song.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if so, then I got to go check it out. I've been waiting for it, and now it's already here.
Or maybe I'm wrong, and she is just promoting it. I guess I thought it had came out, but I could very well be
either
wrong.
way. Pennyboard right up there.
Pennyboard. Is it Josh? Gotta shout out. Is it Josh? There's so many bands that like come to my mind. Some that aren't super active anymore, but like, Dead Bundy. Remember Dead Bundy? Holy
what
shit.
a
cool name.
wild show!
That's a
dude.
That was. They're still wild. I don't know if they still make music, but I still go back to them every now and then. I'm like, I cannot believe this exists.
That
this
last
awesome.
album was so good.
Oh, dude,
it was so good.
I remember my old band wanted to tour with them, and we were gonna get something going, and then it just fizzled out. And I'm like, God, dang it.
I know. Yeah, I mean, or like, lol, it's Leah.
Yeah.
Man, that's another one to shout out. There's so many that were so impactful and like helpful and supportive and like did so much and cared so much about Unsigned Pop Punk. So
what was that? I'm spacing the name. I've been trying to think of it all day. There was that band. They weren't ska, but they had features on like every single one of their songs because they just wanted to make
Aim
music.
High?
Aim High.
Yeah.
Dude. They were awesome.
When that album came out, that was cool. That was like awesome. That was a bit, we're like, what the frick? They got like everyone,
dude. It was wild.
They had so many people. Also, before I lose my train of thought, Linus, gosh, shout out Linus, obviously. Matt Portside Dive, halfway down. Frick, there. Careful Gaze. Gotta shout them
Dude,
out.
Gabe. I don't know if they're still doing music, but
I think so.
I think so too.
I think they're touring. They just
my
got done
social
touring.
media is just not what it used to be. Like it doesn't keep up anymore for some reason.
It's wild.
But, dude,
it's all
Gabe
over the
is
place.
one of those like modern poets. Gabe is awesome,
Yeah, super cool.
and he's from your neck of the woods.
Yeah, he's from Minneapolis. All right, what else? What's my next one? Is I gave you guys homework. Hopefully you did it, and if not, just do it off the top of your head. What were your top 5 albums of 2025? Lawrence, I'll start with you. We'll go backwards.
I'm raring to go.
Galactic Empire.
Yeah,
Times 5.
You know what? Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
It's
that
in my
did come out.
shout-outs. It's in my
It came out.
shout-outs.
It came out in 2025. So
You guys ever heard of a band called Cardiacs?
I think so.
Yeah,
I-
so Cardiacs. They were like this. So this is my number 5. Are we doing like the full top 5 in one go? Right.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, hit
So
it.
I've got a top 5. Okay.
Yeah.
So number five, Cardiacs. So they are like this like incredible British band. They're kind of like weird, off kilter kind of like alt rock stuff. They were really big in like the 80s, 90s, and then they've just released the lead singer, very very sad circumstances, but he died. And they had their first posthumous release last year called LSD, and it's amazing. It's brilliant. Yeah, that's super super cool. Then number 4 will be Turnstile. The Never Enough. It's so cool.
So good.
I
That's
yeah, I
number
wasn't
one
really
for me.
into Turnstile for a while. Like it took me a while to kind of like get into them, and it was this album. I was like, oh shit, this is pretty sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. Number three. Have you ever heard of Machine Girl? Machine Girl. It's
Machine
sick.
Girl.
Yeah. They're like they were a duo. Now they're a trio, and it's kind of like electronic hardcore kind of stuff.
Okay.
But they released a new album called Psycho Warrior MG Ultra X,
Okay.
which is like the raddest album title, and it's a super cool album. They're super super cool. They did. I found them because they did the soundtrack to a game I really like called Neon White, which you should play if you like super hard kind of like platformery kind of things.
Super. You lost me at super hard.
He
It's
didn't
a cool
lose
game,
me
though.
at super hard, but that's a whole.
And then number two is a doom band, which I've seen these guys get like loads of hate online, but I think they're really really cool. They're called Castle Rat, and they released their second album last year called
Okay.
Bestiary. And it's super
Castle
cool.
Rat.
They've got Castle Rat. They're
Dude,
like super
that is-
theatrical.
That is
So like
dope.
the lead singer, she's like all dressed up in like chainmail, and then the bassist wears like this like mad play doctor mask, and they're
That's
just like all
sick.
dressed up. They're super super cool, and they do these theatrics where they do like sword fights on stage. So again, like with
Love
the
it.
Galactic Empire, clearly like quite theatrical things, you know,
Yeah.
like but they're super cool. And then my number 1, my album of the year, is King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizards. Shout out to them. I love that
Dude.
band.
Yeah.
They released an orchestral album called Phantom Island, and it was amazing. And I saw them play the album in full this year with a kind of full orchestra in like this amazing venue in London called the Royal Albert Hall, and it was like an amazing show as well. So that's got to be my number 1.
Hell
It's
yeah.
like top 5 stages right there.
Right.
It was amazing.
Dude.
It was amazing. Such a cool place. Like especially for like this full rock band, and they've got like 6 members anyway. So there's like this big band, and then they've got like a full 30-piece orchestra all around them, and it's just this incredible like huge sound, and like yeah, it was great.
That's sweet. I was excited to hear your top 5 because I knew yours would be very vastly different from everybody else's.
It's
I
just
feel really bad because there was like minimal pop punk there, but yeah.
Well, and that's what's funny is like You know, because you know, in our group chat yesterday, you know, like, does it have to be pop punk? Like, fuck no, dude. It'd be whatever you
I was a
listen
bit
to.
worried, yeah.
No, I mean, a lot of mine, because I mean, you could see my top 10. It's on all of our social medias. My top 10. There's not a lot of pop punk in mine. I think a lot of it's like was heavier. I think, but
yeah.
I mean, my number one was Turnstile. It's that.
Hell yeah, it's a great album, right? It's
It's
great
such
album.
a good album.
Yeah.
I do really enjoy their earlier like hardcore stuff, but you know this is great. So
I need to get more into it. Like, I don't know,
You gotta
because
check it out.
I love hardcore. I love
know you do.
hardcore, and like, I feel like, and I've had so many people come to me be like, "Turnstile, you'd like them," and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know." Like, but
Yeah,
it's only
maybe.
been recently. I've been like, "Yeah, no, they're
And
right."
a lot of people say the same.
And
with
I've had
me
to
early
message
on, too.
people like, "I'm so sorry that I said that Turnstile weren't great because I was wrong," you know.
Right.
And I'm a believer now.
Takes a man to admit it.
Yeah, totally.
All right, Brett.
Yes.
you got. It's your turn now.
Oh,
What's
okay.
What's your top 5?
My top 5. Okay. It's not really. Well, actually, it is kind of in a particular order. Whatever. Their order doesn't matter. So my first one was one that I wasn't really expecting to get into, and this was the new record from Youngblood, Idols. I had seen Youngblood once back in like 2019. He had played at Summerfest between Hawthorne Heights and Taking Back Sunday. I just never really listened to him very much. I really did enjoy like when he had a feature on "Want to Bring Me the Horizon's" last couple records. He had a feature on "Obey" was the song. I was like, cool, that's a cool song. I just still never followed him, and then at some point this past year, I started seeing all this buzz about his new record. I'm like, I guess I'll check it out. And like I fell in love with it. It was just such a refreshing, like, I don't know. Sometimes you hear a record that is maybe outside your ballpark, and it's just really refreshing to hear. And it wasn't just like a one-off, like, oh, that was really neat. Like, I still jam that record all the time. It's just a really well done record. We went to see him when he performed in Milwaukee recently, and like the dude puts on a show. So I'm a fan. It was a very converting experience for me.
I keep meaning to check that album out, and I keep forgetting.
It's good.
It is.
It's
And I
really good.
just found out it is actually part 1 of a 2-part album. There's a whole second half of this record coming out, I think early this year at some point.
Damn,
So
that's cool.
I'm excited for that. This would be number 4, I guess, for
Yeah,
me.
4.
Is Deftones, Private Music.
So good.
I grew up on Deftones, and they're just I just love Deftones. Like there's nothing. They're a band that, like, yes, they have changed like a fuckload since, like, when you look at like Adrenaline, right? And even from Adrenaline to White Pony, and then you look at where they went, from White Pony to now, and they've changed still relatively drastically, but at the same time it's still Deftones, and it's just so damn good. Like Chino's voice is like it ages like a fine wine. It just doesn't get it never gets bad. It's always something cool and new and refreshing, and like I'm a big fan. And also like their guitars just keep like growing more strings. It's weird. Like the dude has like nine strings on his guitar now. Like
How do you reach those? Like,
I mean, I can't. I got fucking sausage fingers, man. I can barely play my own guitars.
it's got little baby hands.
I do. I got these little sausage, like they're always getting in the way. And anyways,
3.
So number 3, Amber Pacific, All In. Really big fan of that record. Especially like the singles that they pushed off that record at first.
That hit my
they
top
were
20.
Yeah, they were very, very like nostalgic, and especially bringing they brought the original singer back, and it just felt like like everything was like back to
It was really good.
back and well. It was a very good record, and it's like it sounded like Amber Pacific. They weren't trying to do anything fancy. They were just like, hey, we're Amber Pacific, and here's another record. Enjoy. This next one, I also wasn't sure if I was gonna like or not, just based on like the last like record of theirs. But the new A Day to Remember, big old album. I got really into this one too because this was like a when I would go to the gym, I had this on repeat for like the longest time. This was like my go-to like workout record. And I don't know, I really liked it. I like that every song kind of felt like it came from like a different era of the band's discography. Um I thought it was produced super well. Like the mixing was great, and I thought for me there really wasn't a bad song on the record, and it's been helping me get jacked. So here we go. And then number one, this is like this is like easily like my number one record, like without a shadow of a doubt. Pat already knows what I'm gonna say, but Arm's Length, the new Arm's Length record. There's a whole world out there. This was my introduction to Arm's Length. I really hadn't heard them prior to this, and it was kind of one of those records that I heard it, and it was again something that I hadn't really like listened to, like a genre or kind of an area I'd really listened to in a while, and it was just like a very like refreshing, like I got like I remember getting like goosebumps listening to some of those songs just for like how
Yeah.
deep the lyrics were and like the melodies. It was just very like you don't get records like that all the time. So that one definitely like takes the cake for number one for me.
That was good. That was a great one. That was my number 2. That was
Yeah.
like so far we have collectively gotten 3 of my top 5 out of these
Yeah.
2. All right, Matt, you're up.
So I didn't do my homework, but I did just do it, and I think
Hey, it's okay. Some of us work better under pressure.
I've been busy, so but I think I'm gonna hit Pat's other 2. Mine are in no order.
Sure.
You're
Uh,
gonna get a bingo.
Motion City soundtrack, The Same Old Wonderful World. I think that was it's just a good mix of their old feelings and then kind of not being 12 or 20, whatever they were in there when they first released their first record.
Right.
Heart Attack Man, Joyride of the Pale Horse. That's
Good one.
just from front to back, great. Of course, I'm going to say Winona Fighter. My apologies to the chef. And you can't, I mean, they were one of my favorite bands on this podcast, and they've been my favorite band, one of my favorite bands since we interviewed them. So
Mhm.
they got to make the list. The last 2 I haven't listened as much to. One's the Rex. They released an album, Inside. They're the ones who released that song Favorite Liar like 10 years ago. They released a new album this year. And my last one, they are a smaller band from Philadelphia, I think. They didn't release an album, but I'm gonna put them on there because I want to give them a shout out.
Okay.
They're called Common Crime,
Okay.
and they've been putting singles out because they're not big enough. They're going
Sure.
the single route, but every single they put out in 2025, like I could not get enough of, and I would sit and I would listen to them enough to be an album, I think. And then can I do one honorable mention?
Absolutely.
Our very own Lawrence released 20,000 Leagues in 2025, and I fucking love that song too. And when that came out this summer, it was like the perfect summer banger for me to listen to over and over and over again.
That's very kind. Thank you.
That
very,
was a
very
good
kind.
one. That was a good one as well. You definitely hit one of them, but you also hit 2 that are in my top 10. I don't remember what number 5 is offhand, to be quite honest. Unless somebody names it, I don't know if I'll remember it. But Bear, you're up.
All right. So as always, I'm probably going to just throw you an absolute curveball, Pat.
I'm sure.
There's no particular order except for my number 1.
Okay.
Maybe my number 2 split. I don't know. Anyway, okay. The Format. They just released an album called Boycott Heaven,
Mhm.
and I don't know if you are familiar with who The Format is.
Oh,
but, it's like I rediscovered them. You know what I mean? Like, so
Oh, yeah.
I knew who The Format was, kind of, wasn't like, listen to whatever. And then of course like Fun comes out with their music. I'm like, sounds like the same singer from format, right? And then, I did my Google deep dive and was like, yeah, this is it. And so I got into Fun for a little bit. And then Fun just like went away. And you're like, oh, okay, so they're gone.
Then he went and did his solo album that no one wanted.
Which was, I actually really enjoyed it.
Well, then we got Bleachers out of that too.
Yeah, we got Bleachers. And then they're like, hey, we're just gonna come back as the format. What? And then they released this amazing single, Boycott Heaven, and I'm like, whoa. And then they just dropped their album within the last 5 weeks, something like that. And it's awesome. It's weird. It's different. It's awesome.
That single was banging. Like, and I know what you're saying. Like, it felt like listening, because I remember them when they were before Fun. Like, I saw them the format, and I mean they were a vibe, and it was cool hearing it again because it felt like getting teleported back to 2004.
And dude, that half step down minor shift at the end, you're like, this is not right. And then they resolve it. You're like, classic format.
Yep.
It's just crazy. Number fourth spot is a smaller band around here called Tiny Voices.
Oh, love them, yeah.
Dude, they're kicking ass and taking names. Their album Reasons I Won't Change. I mean, dude, if you had to do Midwest emo wrapped up into a tiny little bow, that's exactly what this album is. It's fantastic. I do have Good Terms as Burnout on here. I can't remember if that was 2025 or 2024.
It was December 2024.
Yeah,
I actually had it on my list because I was like, for in the top 20, I was like, well, it's close enough, and it's like December, but then
it's not. It hasn't even been a year. You know what I mean?
But then it was but at that point, I already had 20 a 20 album list that I had to dwindle down to 10. I'm like, well, clearly this can't count.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but where do you draw the line? I still listen to music from 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this at the number 2 spot just because they're my homies. Moneyball. They don't have an album out yet, but they literally just started at the end of last year. They've released 2 singles, and out of those 2 singles, LLL or Triple L, or I'm not sure how they pronounce it, but it is fantastic. Jason's their drummer. A dude he actually used to drum for my old band for a hot minute, and dude, Moneyball just absolutely rips. I wouldn't describe them as hardcore. I wouldn't describe them as punk. They're kind of somewhere in between, I don't know. It's like if Easycore decided to not dress nice for Sunday. You know what I mean? So it's like it's got this edge to it. And then right now, I believe it's a 2025 album, People Watching by Sam Fender. I have not been able to get enough of that. The dude puts on an absolutely incredible show, writes incredible music. I actually will go on to YouTube and watch his Transmit Festival live show. You see, Lawrence, I do listen to music from across the pond.
Yeah, something's cool. Yeah.
I've been listening to him for a hot minute ever since he dropped his song "The Borders." I was like, oh, I'm in. And then I'm going to give an honorable mention because I'm pretty sure this came out in 2023, but Boys Like Girls, their album Sunday at Foxwoods. Holy crap. And the reason why it's on this list is because I got to see them during their tour back in 2025. And I literally speechless. I've never been
pretty good.
It's the best show I've ever seen in my freaking life. And I've been a Boys Like Pat, you know this. I've been a Boys Like Girls fan since, I don't know, as long as I can remember. Mm-hmm. And I was so bummed because they fizzled out in 2012, I think it was, and all of a sudden they dropped this amazing album, and they're like, we're going on tour again. So when I watched them play, I hadn't had that experience in my life. I've seen bands that I absolutely love, but I've never seen a band that I would consider I don't know, core foundation, core memory band, you know what I mean? And then I was just all of a sudden right there, and they're playing, and there's Martin Johnson just singing his freaking heart out. I'm like, Okay, I could die happy now. So, Boys Like Girls gets that honorable mention because
Dude,
it was
Martin
2023.
Martin Loki is a very underrated writer. Like,
Hands down.
hi-
Have you
his
ever heard
work in-
his Night Game?
I was just gonna mention the Night Game. Like
Dude.
that.
Can you believe that Taylor Swift fumbled the bag? Just saying, like, wow.
The
Yeah.
first time I heard the Night Game, I think it came out on like shuffle on my Spotify. I had no idea what it was,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, wow, this is really fucking good. And I did some diving, and I was like, shut up, that is not Martin from Boys Like Girls.
I know, because you're like, because back, I mean, the last thing we had from him was what, 2012?
Right.
What was it, Life of
Right.
the Party or whatever it was?
Yeah.
And like, you know, he's got that like upper whiny, like really
Yeah.
high pitched voice, and you're like, okay, yeah. And then all of a sudden he comes out with the Night Game, and you're like, oh, this dude grew up. Like,
Right.
this dude's seen some shit. And then
Yep.
like the Night Game comes out, and you're like,
Yeah.
So that's my top 5.
All right. I think my number 5, if I am remembering correctly, was Bambi by Anxious, which is
I don't know if I've ever heard that one.
banger fucking record. Brett, if you really like Arm's Length, which
Yeah.
you do, you need to check out Anxious,
Which you do.
which you clearly do. Check out Anxious. I think you'll like it. It's
I
good
will.
stuff. All right. Well, for one last time here, guys. I got one question for you before we go to a quick break. If you could give our listeners a piece of advice that you know now, that you wish you knew when you're first starting your journey, what would it be? We'll go with Bear first.
Man, but my advice is now like it's now versus what it was then. It's completely different, and I wish it wasn't this way. But just post. Like I hate being this guy. I hate saying this, but just post. I don't care if it's a good content, bad content, good quality. I don't care if you slap a filter on it. If you have a funny idea, a smart idea, a good hook, something, just post it. Like that's like on a business growing your socials. But in terms of music, man, like Pat, I have been a proponent of this since day one. Make good music. Take care in how you sound, and really put the extra effort in to putting yourself a step above the rest.
There you go. Hear it here first, folks. Be good. All right.
Be good.
We were like, wait, what?
Yeah, didn't say that, but yeah, that does help. Be good. You know?
Be good. Matt, you're next.
Yeah.
Dang.
Be good.
Be good.
Just
Like, dude, like fucking
All right,
E.T.
thanks.
Like E.T. Be good, Elliot. Be good. Right? Like that?
exactly.
That's a
That was
fantastic
exactly
phrase.
what I was going for. Was
All right. Be
the
good.
words are no. Just kidding. One thing I would say, let's see. I would probably say that to take feedback, but don't let it feedback be everything, and make sure the people you're getting feedback from have your best interest in mind. Because you can get a lot of hate comments, you can get a lot of shit, and if you weren't going to take advice from that person, don't take feedback from them. So be good.
I love it.
Like-
Be good.
like
Be
me.
good in your mind.
Don't
With
listen
your
to my
mind.
advice ever.
Also just post a ton on TikTok, or at least as of a
It's
week
true.
ago. Post a
Once
ton.
again, it's still true. What Bear said is very, very true. And Matt has been working really hard on his TikTok.
I have.
So he's seen the fruits from that labor. So, Brett, you're up.
Yep. I would say this is something I'm, especially now that I'm in my, almost 40s. One thing I kind of apply to everything now is don't worry about like the small stuff, right? And like at the end of the day, you gotta love what you're doing. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, you gotta ask yourself why you're doing it. right? You know, do what makes you happy, right? And maybe that takes a lot of work, maybe it takes a lot of stress, but at the end of the day, it, you know, don't grind yourself to the bone doing something that you don't take pride in, that you don't have passion for, right? Yeah.
I mean, that's solid.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
Love it.
absolutely right.
Lawrence, you up?
I think this is still something that I'm still kind of like trying to tell myself.
Yeah.
I have so much of like a kind of like imposter syndrome, and kind of like it's crazy to me even this, that like I'm talking to a bunch of people that I've never really met, like overseas, like
Yeah.
just because I've drawn some stuff, you know. And I get such bad imposter syndrome that I'm not like, I don't know, good enough to be in the circles that I am. And I think it's important for people to remember just to kind of like don't don't stress stuff, and don't overthink stuff, and to be proud of yourself for what you do and what you have done and what you can do. I think that's really important. Yeah, and it's stuff that I try and tell myself.
And just know this too is like, let's say you go through the process, you make your song, you put it out on the internet, and like
Yeah.
now you have this, like, we'll call it a catalog. That's there forever. Like you can look on at that, like redefine what success means to you. You know, if it's really the record label, okay, fine. But like in today's age, it really doesn't need to be the record label.
Nope.
Redefine what success means to you, and you'll get what Brett says. You'll be a lot more happier doing what you love when you redefine success. You'll be able to post a lot more with what, like Matt was saying on TikTok, like just when you redefine your success. And then when you're old, like 35, no, when you're old and you're like laying there with your family, maybe your kids are out of the house or whatever it is you're doing, you go, holy crap, I left something in this world. Do you know how many people can actually say that they left some sort of mark? Between like the people that go to work from 9 to 5, or 7 to 3:30, the people that are always mad and working for the weekends, they don't really have something that they can look back on and go, I did that. I did that thing. And now the next generation of artists and musicians, or even just kids, like my kid, he gets to look up and go, my dad made a cool song. You know, redefine what success looks like to you, and that's it. That's your legacy that you're leaving, because you have now made a mark on this world that can never be erased, unless of course we get some sort of, I don't know, EMP thing, but that's neither here nor there.
Right.
I think the other thing as well, like kind of adding on to that, is that I think we're so lucky today, like that we all have such a platform, and I think having a platform is so accessible now, and I feel like it's so important that we use that platform to talk about important things, and to push good into the world, and be good to each other, and keep supporting things and causes that are really important. Yeah, I think that's really, really important that we use our platforms, you know, to do what we can.
Right.
Yeah.
100%. All these are fantastic advice. And after 225 episodes, I'm going to give you my piece of advice. So, from your pop punk dad, just have fun. Just go out there, have fun, no matter whatever you're doing. If you want to be a musician, then be a musician. You don't have to be the best, but if you want to do it, just go do it, and that's okay. You can define like what you want to be. If you want to be the best guitar player, then learn, study, practice, all of the things that you have to do. If you just want to write music, focus on that. Focus on writing the words, focus on melodies, just have fun. And because at the end of the day, like today, like this is it. This is the last podcast, but I'll tell you, I had a lot of fucking fun. And though it's over, that's fine. There's another journey to be had. There's more fun to be had. That doesn't take away from the fun we did have and everything we accomplished. And there's always going to be more people to pick up the mantle. You know, we did a lot of cool things, and it all came from an idea. Take that idea and do your best with it. Not every idea is going to get you $1 million or get you, you know, down the fucking road even. But one might. And if you don't follow through on that idea, on that dream, you'll never know what it could accomplish. So just go for it. Because at the end of the day, if it doesn't work, and that's okay. It doesn't matter. But you might make a difference to someone. And as Bear was saying, you know, all of these songs that we've made, whether or not you become the next Green Day, Taylor Swift, you made one album, even if it kind of sucks, who cares? I've made so many bad albums, so many bad songs, but I love to go back and listen to it because it's fun and it's nostalgic and it brings you back to a time and place where you did something cool with your friends. It doesn't have to be the best. Just do it if you want to do it. That's really all it is. Just have fun and enjoy the ride. Enjoy the journey. That's what I got. I could go on for a long time.
You're gonna make me cry.
I'm crying. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome. You're welcome, son. All right. With that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with our next segment. How's it going, everybody? It's Patrick with Unsigned Pop Punk, and we partnered with GFUEL. And let me tell you, there's no more pop punk drink on the market right now. I don't care what you used to drink at. GFUEL keeps you energized, focused, and hydrated. I just picked up my favorite flavor, Blue Ice. If you go to gfuel.com right now and use code UNSIGNEDPOPPUNK, you're going to save 20% off your entire order. This tub I have is only $35.99. Now that may seem like a lot, but it's got 40 frickin' servings, which if you think about it in can form, is like 89 cents a can. And they're always dropping new flavors and collabs with some of your favorite animes, video games, and movies. Head over to gfuel.com and check it out for yourself. Let us know what your favorite flavor is. And once again, don't forget to use our code UNSIGNEDPOPPUNK at checkout to save 20% off your whole order. And we're back. Thanks so much for sticking around. It's time for everybody's favorite segment. It's a Food for Thought segment. We're keeping this around, but this time we're going to do a little round robin. Everybody is going to, you know, have their chance to ask the rest of us whatever their food thought is. I'm going to start with, you know, because we always do a little Taco Bell thing. And Brett, you know, everybody can do Taco Bell if you want. But we could do a whole Taco Bell thing. I don't care. Sure. But mine... I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to hurt you a little bit. Lawrence probably won't hurt Lawrence because he's like, fucking Taco Bell. We don't Taco Bell. Do you even Taco Bell?
Wait, do you know what? It's like a recent thing over here. It's like within the last like 5 years, you know?
You don't have the lore, okay?
Yeah.
He did this one out.
Taco noob.
Sit this one out, bud.
Meanwhile, he's over here like, we got Nando's. They're like, oh, fuck, we got Nando's.
Sorry.
Dude, I mean, I love Nando's.
All right, so I'm gonna hurt everybody but Lawrence because he's like, no, I don't fucking care. If Taco Bell today, right, closed down, it's gone. It's fucking gone, guys. What would be your new fast food go-to? Taco Bell's gone.
Why is it gone?
It's gone. It died.
Why would you do that?
Why'd you kill it?
It happened. I don't know. I didn't do it.
Who did?
Government.
Stupid government.
Shut it down, bud. Sorry. All right.
No, I'd hold a funeral.
Yeah. What would be your new go-to fast food though? There's like
Popeyes.
Popeyes?
Popeyes.
Okay.
Love my spicy fried chicken.
Dude, I love how this is really difficult for them. Don't
This
you, Lawrence?
sucks.
Yeah, this is stupid.
Why
I
would
hate
you
this.
look at Brett's background? What do you? If someone says McDonald's, I'm gonna leave this podcast right now.
Arby's.
Arby's.
Specifically, Culver's that Bear worked at when Bear worked there.
That's fair.
Culver's is good.
I gotta be honest. Culver's is.
Culver's is just fine.
Yep.
Maybe
Well,
it's because I
okay.
used to work there. Maybe it's because I think the quality of the food has gone downhill. I don't know what it is, but Culver's
It
is
has.
just. Yeah, the quality goes down,
Okay,
the price
let
goes
me
up.
ask
I
this:
don't
where do we
understand
draw
what's
the
going
line of fast food? Is Qdoba fast food?
on. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
quick service.
Well, Culver's
Yeah,
is technically quick
So
service
that's
too.
Yeah.
that's tough. I would
They
say
have a
it's quick
drive-thru.
service.
Does-
Yeah.
does Qdoba
Yeah, but
have-
have you been at a drive-through?
I
You
would
think
say
it's fast?
I would say it would have to have a drive-through at all locations,
Subway.
or at like at 90%
Alright,
of
Jared.
locations.
Jimmy John's.
Yeah, Jimmy John's. Depends on the strip mall you go to, but they have a drive-through.
I would say the
Ah,
majority of locations have
Liquor
to have a
stores.
drive-through. What's that, Matt?
I said liquor store.
I mean, you could drive into it.
Some of them
Some of them have drive.
some of them have drive-throughs now.
Dude, if Wisconsin allowed drive-through liquor stores,
They
there'd
do.
be so many more
The
deaths.
first one I ever saw was in Superior.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think that.
It was.
I mean,
The
we
only
are
one
home
I've
to,
ever
like,
seen was in
the most-
Superior.
We're home to the most drunkest counties in the entire U.S., so
Right, yeah.
I wouldn't surprise me. But we also
know.
have some of the strictest alcohol laws.
So
I'm
we're
still
going-
on this fast food thing, though.
Yeah,
like,
you guys
Yeah.
going with Culver's? Is that what you're
I
saying?
am not going with Culver's.
I'm like,
I
can you afford Culver's that much?
can't.
Right. Well, can you afford Taco Bell that much these
You
days?
Yes.
can if you use the app.
Taco Bell, you
This is
sure
true.
can.
This is true. Yeah, the app. Yeah, I do go with the app.
Taco
Boy.
John's? No, I couldn't.
Dude,
You see, I
so-
thought that too when I lived in Madison.
It's just
I
not
did
the
do Taco.
same, though.
So look,
No,
here's the
it's
thing.
not.
Potato Lay's though.
I would have
Yeah,
to say, like,
yeah.
Bear, I know it's gonna make you mad, but it would have to be McDonald's or Wendy's, and that's because they're the only ones that are also comparable in price to where
In
I
price.
could get, because McDonald's has their like $5 meal now.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Wendy's, they have that as well. Those are the only few places I could think of
It's
other
true.
than Taco Bell where I can get a lot of food for $5
Yeah.
fucking bucks.
For $5.
White Castle.
It's true. I do remember when who said White Castle?
Dude, White Castle's fucking awesome. However,
Yeah, if you want to get the shits in the middle of nowhere on tour,
maybe I
Hey
do.
man, some people are into that. Okay.
I just want to have it.
That's why
I want
that's
to be
why I'm eating
regular.
Taco Bell so regularly. Keeps
Actually,
me regular.
Taco Bell never messed me up.
No.
No,
Never,
like,
like,
very rarely
never.
does
Yeah,
ever
I,
like.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
know.
bother me.
I had
Yeah.
Taco Bell last night for a celebration. so.
I've been, God, I haven't eaten yet today. Do you remember? I can't remember where we were going. I think we were probably going to Four Chord Music Festival when you showed me what a Burger King rodeo burger was.
Oh yeah, dude, Rodeo Burger's
Dude.
fucking sick, dude.
That was amazing. I went back like a few months ago to have it. Not the same.
No.
Like again with the quality, it's just gone.
Yeah.
Dude, that's just it though. How? This is actually genuinely pissing me off. I have no good answer
No, I don't either.
for this Taco Bell because Taco Bell, the flavor doesn't change. The quality, from what I can taste, hasn't changed. The only thing that's changed is the fact that they reorient the ingredients, put it in something else, call it something new, and they charge more for it.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Meanwhile, I got to spend $8 to get a 2-cheeseburger meal at McDonald's. What is this?
Yeah. Or you don't do that and you just get their fucking $5 meal.
I want to know what Lawrence's
okay.
answer is.
I'm gonna say I'm officially settling on Culver's, and I'm gonna tell you why. Right?
'Cause he's a
I
bougie
love
bitch.
Culver's grilled chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
It's
It's
Okay.
really good, and I eat a lot. I eat a lot more like lean protein than I do burgers these
Yep.
days.
Sure.
So like if I want to go there with the Fam Bam, I can get my chicken sandwich, and instead of fries, and get steamed broccoli on the side,
Yep.
get my Diet Coke, and I'm set. So yeah, Culver's.
All right.
And,
It's true.
and it's good, and it's a good chicken sandwich.
It's
It's solid. And you know what? If I'm feeling spicy, I'll get some custard. You got
Good.
custard.
Yeah.
Get you some custard.
$50
Culver's.
down the road, and he's on his way home.
good. So I guess I would say two options maybe, but the problem is I live by none of them, so I'd be fucked. The first one would be In-N-Out.
Oh yeah,
The second one would be Sheets.
those are good. Both
They're
good.
like on the opposite sides
Right.
of me. I'm in the smack
Right.
dab middle of the freaking U.S. and they're all both on the coasts. And like, so if Taco Bell goes, I riot.
We
Yeah.
we don't got none sheets.
So Lawrence, I guess what is your go-to fast food?
Can I tell you a
Taco
secret?
Bell.
Until about 5 minutes ago, I'd never even heard of a Culver's. What
Yeah.
is Culver's?
Allow me
Okay.
to explain. No,
It's
go
a
ahead.
Wisconsin.
No.
place.
It's a point of pride for us because we're from the state where it originated.
Right.
I don't know if you want to take it away.
Oh, yeah, no.
I thought you were doing.
I used to
thought you were
work
doing. He's like,
there.
No.
Brett's like,
He-
let me introduce it for you, and you fucking hammer
let
it
me
home,
preface
baby.
this.
Sorry,
Let me
here,
preface
Brett,
what is
take it
going
from
to
the
be a-
top.
Let me preface what is going to be a great explanation, and it's this.
So Culver's is like if you consider like American food, like think of a McDonald's, right? But then take McDonald's and put it on steroids in terms of flavor, taste, and quality, right? One of the things that Culver's like loves to do is a crinkle cut fry. And the
Ugh.
reason is that Culver's has a bunch of sauces, and especially like signature sauces now, where as you dip the fry, the crinkle cuts actually pick up more of the sauce. So Culver's really works well with the sauce. But they have like different kind of items like chicken tenders, buffalo chicken tenders, spicy
Yeah.
chicken
I mean,
sandwiches.
It's
The
like a
burgers
McDonald's
are-
and a Dairy Queen.
Yeah, but if everything was made
Sounds good.
fresh.
Yeah.
But the burgers are smash burgers. So that's a key difference. Is a smash burgers where you cook 90% of the burger on one side and it gets that griddle crust. And then you flip it for like 10 seconds and it's done. Throw a slice of cheese on it, just the heat from the burger melts it. You put it on a buttered bun. We're all about butter, cheese, and all that kind of stuff. Another one of the big reasons why it's really big in Wisconsin is because they sell deep fried cheese curds. And it's dairy focused. So you got your ice cream, your cheese. Well, it's custard, which is like 12% more fat than ice cream, and it's to die for. It's
Yeah, I mean,
You've sold me. You've sold
Yeah.
me. We need Culver's over here.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
even
campaign for it.
most of like the country, the states doesn't know what a Culver's is. So
It's true.
Right.
It's true. My band is from Virginia. Like
it's in the Midwest. So
yeah, like every time my drummer Cecil comes up for like a show or something, he's like, "Are we going to Culver's?" He's like always making fun of me because like it's where everybody goes. Like, and on Friday nights, big Wisconsin culture is a fish fry, right?
Yes.
Like we fry our
Yes.
cod or fry our perch or whatever it is. Culver's is the only fast food spot that does a fresh fish fry. So it's not like you take a pre-battered patty, throw it in the fryer. You
Right.
take a fresh piece of cod fillet or walleye, dip it in the batter, and then hand put it in the fryer. And that's massive in Wisconsin.
Yep. And I will say this, as someone I'm not a big fish guy, I fuck with like fish fries. Like,
Yeah.
I don't usually eat fish on my own. I take my fish fries seriously, and I get
Yep.
really excited for fish fries.
Well, it's because you're from Wisconsin,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
It's in your blood.
yeah.
Dude.
Those perch sandwich.
Dude,
It hits
a
differently on a
perch?
Friday.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Oh,
oh,
don't you
sheesh.
know?
Oh, sheesh, guys. Jeez.
Ah,
Jeez.
Oh,
Louise.
jeez.
You know what? I changed my answer because, like, if Taco Bell goes away, I always have Quick Trip.
Oh, that's
You
more
know what?
expensive
You
than
know-
fucking
you know
Culver's.
It is more expensive than Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And Culver's.
Yeah. What were you
All
gonna
right.
say, Brett?
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, Quick Trip.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I mean, because it's like we
No
visited.
way.
I visited just about the same.
Yep.
No way. Okay, who wants to
Did we
do
get
a
Lawrence's
new
answer?
food for thoughts
Wait,
question?
Pat, did we get Lawrence's answer of he
Oh,
asked what sounds
no,
important.
Lawrence, what's your go-to fast food?
Oh God, I don't. Does Subway count? I like a Subway.
Yeah,
Does that
It's
count?
fast. It's
sure.
fast.
Yeah.
Some of them do have drive-throughs, so it
They-
counts.
most of them have
Yeah.
drive-throughs at this point. All right, Subway. What do you get at Subway?
Yeah. I like a Subway. I like watching the man make it in front of me. You know.
What's your sandwich? What do you get from there?
I don't know. I don't know. Like as long as it's got that garlic
Garlic
sauce
urban
on it, I'm
cheese?
good.
Garlic urban
yeah.
cheese. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who wants? Matt, you want to go? You always have good ones.
I got a question.
All right.
So, if you had to pick one food that encapsulates, if you had to pick a food that describes your time with Unsigned Pop Punk,
Oh.
what would it be? So you're picking a food that this is my time with Unsigned Pop Punk.
Oh, that's easy for me.
Hmm.
And Pat, you're gonna laugh.
It's catfish. No,
What? What'd you say?
it's a catfish.
No, not catfish. No, kind of honestly a really stupid answer, but Quest potato chips. Or the tortilla chips. The Quest tortilla
Okay.
chips. You know what I'm talking about, Pat?
I do.
And the reason I associate it with the podcast and with everything is you're the one that introduced me to them. You're like, dude, you gotta try the loaded taco one.
Oh,
Tastes just
yeah.
like a taco.
They're so
And-
good.
And that was like right when I was like starting to get into like more like fitness and going to the gym, and I was trying to like, eat a little more mindfully, and I picked them up, and I was like, sure as shit they do. So now the Quest chips are like a staple in my pantry. I'll make like bowls, and I'll like make nachos out of them with those, and
Oh,
every single time I'm like, that's Pat.
Dude, they're good, man. They're good.
They are. And now Anne, I got Anne into them. Like she's putting them out and everything. So like, we did a good thing here.
Yeah, we did. Mine's a more unhealthy answer, and I would definitely have. I mean, I'm gonna steal it from somebody was going to say it, but pizza, fucking pizza. Yo,
What I was gonna say.
like we talk. I mean, that's okay. That's okay. We can go on this together, Lawrence. I would say like pizzas. First off, I mean, it's the most fucking pop punk food there is. But we talk about it so much, just not even just in the podcast, but just between pizza or Taco Bell. It is one of the most discussed topics in Unsigned Pop Punk. But like, like all of it's kind of like a pizza, though. You can dress it up in a whole bunch of different ways, and it's always fucking awesome. And that's
Hell yeah.
that's Unsigned Pop Punk. Just awesome.
It's all about those toppings. All about the toppings, isn't it?
All about
That's
the
what you got on.
toppings. All about the toppings. And yeah, I would say pizza.
Yeah, I was going to say the amount that I've had to draw pizza or slices of pizza, not only for this, but just for every pop punk band that I've ever had to draw stuff for. Like it's got to be pizza, right?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah.
All right, Bear.
Well, since you two already said pizza, I'm gonna have to stick with my original answer, the Burger King Rodeo Burger, because I remember,
Yes.
I remember that you introduced me to that. You're like, yeah, it's like $2 and you can put an onion ring on it. What? Yeah, here, try it. Whoa! And then I like went in and ordered like 2 more or something like that, and then we hopped back on the road. Like that, just like those are like the staple memories for me because we got to do. I was blessed enough to be able to get to do some of the event era, and that was freaking awesome. And I don't know a better person to be able to do that with, somebody as driven as you are, and someone as focused and attentive, and someone who just enjoys, like you said before, enjoys the journey. So being able to to try something new, like a new food, like a Burger King rodeo burger, while we're going to a new state to do something completely wild at our first like pop-up tent show. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Matt, what do you got?
Man, pizza's such an easy answer. I mean, I know hams is not a
No,
hams
Hams is an answer, man.
Hams is an answer. There was a lot of hams between
So many
hams.
hams.
To the podcast episode, I used to have a fridge full of ham. I finally stopped drinking hams. Like, got too much. Or the flea markets where you'd buy and then those bands would just drink cases of hams and then play in the middle of the day in Duluth.
Well, even like starting in like at the very beginning, I think I drank, I think like a hams almost every episode.
Yeah, I did too.
For a long time, like that, I would have a beer during the podcast.
I was gonna say when I was coming down here for this podcast, it was such like a use for me to drink while I was on the podcast that I had to grab myself a sparkling water because I was it was just the response and I was like, I need to crack something for the podcast.
Now I got my like Waterloo or Waterloo.
So old, dude. What is going on?
I know. But with that though, another food memory though, Bear. We do share another special food memory. Fucking Buffalo Wild Wings. where we interviewed UK's own Royals.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That was fun. I remember going, this is just going to sound like trash.
It sounds so bad. If you go back and listen to it, it's so loud.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
We had nowhere else to do it because we were on the road.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got my interface and I just hooked it up to my, it was like, here's the mic, I guess.
Yeah. And we just sat in Buffalo Wild Wings and interviewed Royals.
That was a good time, though.
That was fun. It was a good time.
Well, I wonder if that's the first podcast to ever be recorded in a Buffalo Wild Wings, right? Like, there's got to be like a record there, right? World's first.
It's possible. It's possible.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
They were cool enough to let us do it, so we just did it. We're like, we're gonna order food, we're gonna eat, like.
Yeah,
we'll patron your restaurant.
But we had so much shit on that table, though. All right.
We should have made so much more content just about that. We were so focused on doing this, getting this right, and then getting home. We were like, we didn't even realize that. Hey, we could have recorded content about us doing a podcast in a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Well, what can you do? You know. All right, Brett Lawrence. Who's got one?
I can go.
All right.
I think. So, okay. I'm going to apologize in advance because I don't know if you already had this question planned, but
I have no more.
It's because of this sign that we made this question a staple in all of our podcasts. So now I'm going to ask all of you guys.
Fair.
What is your go-to Taco Bell order?
It's fair.
Is it like if we're splurging?
I don't know, fuck.
Like, you can be whatever you want.
Order on the day, like normal.
You can be whatever you want. Yeah.
Whatever you want. Yeah. Okay. Sky's the limit.
Going
to Taco Bell.
Like, you seem like you're ready to order. So,
dude, just take my money, man. I just go through my. All I do is I go through my previous orders and hit reorder.
I do that so often.
Here's the thing, though. Before you do that, okay, so like I'm fine with that for your answer, but I want you to know, don't do that. If you go to Taco Bell tonight or whatever, listen, they got new items, okay, and I highly recommend you drop the $2.50 to get their new like super like their dolled up nacho dip. So now
I saw that,
dude. I had it last night. It's fucking awesome. So it's, you know how you get the chip.
How am I supposed to protect my
barely? Yeah, look at that. It's their chips and dip, but like or chips and cheese. But the cheese is now, it has the meat, beans, pico de gallo, sour cream, all in it. It comes in a big old fucking tub. It's so good. It's stupid.
You see, it's never anything new. It's just the same ingredients packaged differently.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
But
feel
it's
like
so good.
that's just the value nachos that they removed. Just they took the toppings and put them in a bowl now.
That
Yeah.
might be true because I do remember the value nachos. Okay,
just-
here's my order.
Yep. There it is.
Right.
All right.
So I always do like some form of the deluxe box, right? Or the Lux box because it's just the biggest bang for your buck.
Yeah.
It got to go with the cheesy gordita crunch in it, and then I usually do a soft shell taco. Or soft shell taco.
Yeah.
However, the main item is a beefy 5-layer grilled burrito with onions and potatoes, and then I ask them to grill it, like throw it on the grill, and then I take that bad boy, and every bite is at least one package of Diablo sauce, and I'm just down.
Every bite. Fuck,
I'm
dude.
not even kidding.
Are you like that too, where like you're putting it on and by like not dipping it in? You're like,
Dude, I have literally taken a bite of my Taco Bell burrito, realized I didn't put any sauce. While it's in my mouth, open the packet, and then down.
I love it. Matt, what's your order?
Ooh, I switch it up. I don't do the same thing every time.
Sure.
I have been liking. I stick with the deluxe boxes though, the cheap one, the $6 one.
Yep.
I did find out recently though, they have that cheese quesadilla on it, but you can add chicken to it and onions. And so I get that. So I get the chicken quesadilla with the beefy 5-layer, add onions. I don't add potatoes because for some reason my brain's like, I'm not paying for potatoes. I should. I'll pay for the chicken, but I'm not paying for potatoes. Apparently,
See, I never add the potatoes unless I'm splurging. So this
That's fair.
this was a
That's
splurge
fair.
menu item.
And then I get the chips and cheese, and then the diet or the zero Baja Blast.
Okay.
They have zero Baja Blast.
Yeah. it's
Oh, yeah,
fucking-
dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I've been
You can-
like
you can get
killing
a Quick
myself
Trip
over
now.
Pepsi Zero.
No.
yeah.
Why?
Baja
You
Blast,
can get
baby.
zero sugar Baja Blast at Quick Trip now too.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, bottled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
Oh,
know. I'm gonna
Yep.
go consume 2,000 calories as soon as this is over.
All right. All right, Lawrence.
Let me tell you a story. Okay, let me tell you a story.
All right.
This is gonna be good.
Taco Bell's not been in this country for very long. Yeah, we're like I say, we're newbies to Taco Bell. But when the first Taco Bell kind of opened in the town that I'm in or was in at the time, they kind of made a big thing of it. And they said that the first 100 people that queued up and got in and got Taco Bell's got a free shirt. And I'm always down for a free shirt. So I was there at like 7 in the morning, whenever.
Yes.
And I've got a shirt. I should have worn it really.
Oh
I
my
feel
gosh.
like I've made a mistake not wearing it, but I still have the shirt. And it says Taco Bell on the front, and it's got a big number on the back. They were all numbered of the number that you were, and mine's
so cool.
number like 60 something. So I was like the 60 something customer through this Taco Bell, which was awesome. But
60 what? This is important.
yeah, I can't. Do you know what? I can't remember.
69,
Yeah,
He
it's
would
not
have
a
said
7
it.
and it's not a 9, so
Yeah.
so it's not a meme.
Oh my
worthy,
gosh,
but-
67 would have been funny too, though.
Yeah.
67.
Oh my god! I just got my son to stop saying that. Can you, as a
I'm-
grown ass adult, stop saying that, please?
I'm trying to get my 9-year-old daughter to stop saying it. It ain't working.
All I did was I go 7, 8.
Yeah.
I kind of feed into it every once in a while. I'll just do a little, and she'll turn around and be like, oh, "You did it!" Yeah, don't get used to it.
Yeah, mine's more embarrassed when I do his trends, so I do them as often as possible. Or like one day he was like doing 6, 7. I sat him down. I'm like, "What does that mean?" He goes, "I don't know." So I looked at him like dead in the eye, like, "Why are you saying things you don't know?" And he's like, "Oh," I'm like, and then it just kind of stopped.
But
All right, guys. That's it for food for thought. Now it's time for rapid fire questions. All right.
Friendships will be tested. Rapid fire questions.
We are going to do our best to actually go through this fast here. Fast-ish. Not because we're pressed for time, but because everybody, I took the rapid fire questions from every season, and we're gonna go through all of them.
Is it like one person at a time?
Question.
I don't care what you guys. We can just fight. Fight each other.
Be there in 5 hours. Hold on.
Mosh pit.
Mosh pit. But yeah, you know how it goes. Just speak from the heart, shoot from the hip. Whatever the first question is, you get it. Bada bing, bada boom. You guys know the drill. All right, ready? Pizza or tacos?
Turnips.
Tacos.
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 Did someone say turnips?
Yeah, Bear did. We don't listen to him anymore. We're done with that guy.
There's a reason I'm not on the podcast.
Yeah.
Season 1.
All right. Liquid Death or LaCroix?
Liquid Death.
Liquid death.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's it was pizza or tacos. I popped that one up, and then I didn't reorganize anything else. So the rest of them are going to be from this last season. Liquid Death or LaCroix? Did I do that?
Yep.
Liquid Death.
Okay. Spotify or Apple Music?
Spotify.
Bandcamp.
Ooh.
Do you really listen to Bandcamp though?
I love
Lawrence?
Bandcamp. I love
Okay.
Bandcamp.
That's fair. I mean, it's a great thing. It's a great thing.
Great thing.
South Park or Family Guy?
South Park.
South Park.
MySpace or TikTok?
MySpace.
Classic.
MySpace.
There's no comparison.
Right. Drive-through records or fueled by ramen?
Fueled by
Fueled by ramen.
Yeah, Fueled by Ramen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
I mean,
with.
it's drive-through, but
I was gonna say I'm going to drive through.
more of a tooth and nail guy myself, but
yeah.
Well, yeah, right.
I can't think of any. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't think of anybody other than MXPX that was on Tooth and Nail. Offhand,
Amberlin. Yep.
and Berlin. Oh yeah, yeah.
Lot of
I know
guys.
I know there are. I just couldn't
Yeah.
think of them. Like Reliant K, were
Right.
they on there at one point?
don't think so.
Maybe at one point, Memphis Mayfire, I think they were on there.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Beanies or snapbacks?
Snapbacks.
Snapbacks.
We got two snapback boys right here. 3. Well, it's 3. Matt, you got snappy? Oh, yep.
No.
Matt,
Not really.
unfortunately, Matt, you're behind my camera right now, so it's harder for me to see you. Wait, I fixed it. All right. Darth Vader or Voldemort?
Vader.
Vader.
Bears of Voldemort.
No, I do want to hear Lawrence just say Voldemort in his accent.
Voldemort.
Flip it.
I wasn't
right.
the only one thinking it. We know it.
No. All right. Now is where we're gonna have some more fun, because I guarantee you almost every one of these you've all forgotten at this point. Saved by the Bell or Boy Meets World?
Saved by the
Boy
Bell.
Meets World.
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the
Pat's like, you can have an answer, but there is a correct one.
Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
Mortal Kombat.
Tekken.
Street
There
Fighter.
it is.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
Tekken,
bonus
Tekken,
points
yeah.
bonus points if Bear gets it. Because I still have it say bonus
Do
points
you
if
really?
they say Tekken. Yeah.
If they say Tekken.
This was one of my favorite random Bear thoughts, and I had to keep this one. Favorite shade of red?
Not MAGA.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Emerald.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Magenta.
Magenta.
Magenta's good. Emerald's green. Whoops.
Wow, you suck.
All right.
All right. Ice cream or frozen yogurt?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Froyo.
I was a frozen yogurt guy for a long time, but then I just like wanted to be fat again. So
Culver's custard.
How's
Fair.
it
Culver's is custard though.
Culver's
Yeah.
custard.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. MTV or Fuse?
MTV.
MTV.
PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
PlayStation. Hell yeah.
This was another bear one.
Oh no.
Is a sweatshirt a sweater?
No.
No.
Lawrence, what do you think?
I don't think so.
No, okay.
It's
All
a
right.
romper, mate.
It's Guitar Hero or Rock Band?
Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Coke.
Coke, yeah.
Coke if it's original, Pepsi if it's any other flavor. But Pepsi for all of the other products, Coke's products aside from Coke are trash.
Okay, fair.
All
right.
Yeah.
Easy one, right? Star Wars or Star Trek? But
Star
Bear, I
Wars.
did start getting Bear into Star Trek though.
So did I.
I'm a diehard Trekkie too, man. Like it's
Yeah.
I
Bear,
went
remember you never really watched it, and I was like, let's start
I
watching
know,
some
and
of
you
those movies.
you told me to do it, and I literally could not put it down.
It's
It,
so
like,
good.
It has risen in my level of respect for it.
Yeah, it's so good.
I still have my collection of like the original like Star Trek films, like the Shatner era, like on
Mhm.
Blu-ray somewhere in my house.
So good.
They're good. They're good.
I
Mario.
feel like
or-
I'd be letting down
Oh.
Galactic Empire if I said anything but Star Wars.
Well, I mean that's the correct answer. It really
Yeah.
is.
it still is. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Mario or Luigi?
Mario.
Mario.
It's Luigi.
Luigi's a bit of a dude, though, right?
Dude,
Like-
Luigi, man. He's a ghost hunter.
Cool dude.
Yeah, all I'm saying is I wouldn't be going back to the same woman after she keeps cheating on me with a dinosaur.
Right, right. All right. One of you guys can do this for me. Just one. Can you sing for me the Bagel Bites jingle?
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening.
When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime. Yeah.
I heard that damn jingle. Pat sing that jingle for like
All the time. Because hardly anybody knew it.
I know.
And he insisted on keeping it in. And at this point, I'm like, it's not a UPP episode without it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is the only episode where a guest got the answer right.
No, we had a couple. There was
a couple.
There wasn't not a lot. I would say maybe like 5 out of like 30.
Which I mean, in
Yeah.
hindsight, we probably should have saw that and been like, oh, maybe we should change the question. But we're like, this question's awesome, and we
It's
can't
Someone's
wait
bound to
to,
get it one of
we
these
can't
days.
wait to figure it out.
Awesome.
We did have the O'Reilly jingle for
Yeah.
for a
Don't
little-
worry, we're gonna get to
Oh,
that. We're
oh,
not there
oh,
yet.
Oh,
Oh,
Spoiler. Spoiler.
Spoiler. All right. Gwen Stefani or Haley Williams? This
Haley
is
Williams.
easy now.
Yeah.
Gwen Stefani,
Haley Williams.
no doubt, dude.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty rad. But
No
yeah.
doubt
doubt it's
was
pretty
great.
Without
Yep.
Gwen Stefani, there is no Haley Williams.
Mhm.
That's a bit of a stretch, but still, I'm gonna hold
It's
to
you know it's
it.
It's true. It's true. All right. Hard shell or soft shell tacos?
double decker.
Whoa!
Oh,
You could just
Yeah.
cheat like
he
that?
just fucking broke the game because that's the right
Cheat codes.
answer.
That is the right
Right.
answer with a little
Yeah, I mean, double
cheese in
decker
the,
is,
in
like,
the between.
yeah.
Or
Mhm.
refried beans. Cheese or
Yeah,
refried.
yeah. I prefer refried. I think.
Kinda
Yeah,
like the
me too.
cheese, but that's just
I like the refried
This
Yeah.
is
beans.
Lawrence is like double decker.
Isn't
Like,
that where
that
you
a
poop
bus?
at the top of the toilet? All right. Mountain Dew or Mellow Yellow? No one ever picks Mellow Yellow.
Goes back to my previous statement.
Yeah, no one ever picks that.
Let's remove that for the next one.
I don't know why.
For the next one.
Yeah. Horror or comedy movies?
Comedy.
Horror. I love horror.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
okay.
Sorry.
Dude, another classic bear. Do you even still listen to radio stations? Like, I just love them because it was like you knew it was what I would read. You know, it's a bear one because all of my questions were this or this, this or this, and then it's just like a, "Hi, is poop is yellow pee?" Yay!
The answer is yes. I do still listen to radio stations.
I do now that we got a rock station back.
The only time I tune into a radio station is if I'm driving and there's a Packer game on.
Fair.
That counts.
That's about it.
Yeah, that counts.
So what's the rock station you got there? Like, what you got going on?
I mean, like, they only play like classic rock, like now. And okay, wait, hold up. Not classic rock in the sense of like classic rock you think of, like, you know, Led Zeppelin and shit like that. But I mean, like, I guess, you know, they still only play the same music they played in 2001. You know, it's still just Disturbed and Nickelback and all of like that is, but then every once in a while they'll like have like, you know, put on something good, but it's nostalgic at this point, and it's like, oh, I'll fuck with that.
Though, don't you be crapping on Nickelback now.
I've grown up into an adult. I can appreciate Nickelback now.
Thank you.
I'm
I'm vindicated.
all right. Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon?
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thin crust or regular crust pizza?
Regular.
Regular means hand toss, then I'm a regular guy.
Yeah. Probably one of my favorite questions of all time, for the food for the rapid fire was this: Lindsay Lohan or Tara Reid? Love that one.
Lindsay Lohan.
I don't know if I was on this one, but who's Tara Reid? Why am I blanking on this?
American Pie.
Big Lebowski.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Lindsay Lohan.
Sharknado.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trailer Park Shark.
Still Lindsay Lohan, but
Yeah.
you got to respect the work.
Yeah. She's got it.
I'm gonna say Tara Reid only because of the Big Lebowski.
Dude, also Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah. Yeah, she was the drummer.
That's cool.
All right. Brett or Bear, you get to take this one since Matt did the last one. Can you sing for me the O'Reilly Auto Parts jingle?
There, you take him away. My throat is still recovering.
O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Ow!
Let's see.
Ow!
Wow!
All right, we're getting
Steven
into the
Tyler
tail
best
end.
vocals.
We're getting into the tail end here, guys. All right, Monster Energy or Rockstar?
Monster.
Monster.
Yeah.
Lawrence, you have that over there, right?
We do. Yeah.
So I drink
Yeah,
water.
Monster.
I just
Water.
drink water.
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 All the water.
All the water.
Taylor Swift or John Mayer?
John Mayer.
Taylor Swift.
Swift. Love a bit of
T-Swizz.
Swift.
T-Swizz, for show.
John
Yeah.
Mayer.
Skinny jeans or baggy pants?
Skinny jeans.
I'm a baggy pants
It's
man
the only
now,
thing
so
on
I
me
know.
that is skinny. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Disney Plus or Netflix?
Disney Plus because Star Wars.
Yeah.
And Marvel.
Yeah, but I own the DVD box set, so I'm gonna say Netflix.
Fair. Stuffed crust or deep dish pizza?
Stuffed crust.
Stuffed.
Yeah.
I'd go with deep dish.
Okay. All right. Vans or Chuck Taylors?
Vans.
Chuck Taylor.
Yeah.
You do look like a Chucks. You look like you would rock a pair of Chucks.
Yeah.
I have like 3 pairs.
Nice. I tried them on once, and I was like, I look like I can't wear these. And then I went to Vans. I was like, these will work.
These'll do.
I don't know.
Doc Martens.
Doc
Doc
Martens. There you go.
Yeah.
Timberlands.
That's where I'm at now.
Timberlands. All right. We are now only at the bands. Yeah, this is the only part that I like separated. All right. Green Day or Blink 182?
Green
Blink.
Day.
Blink. Yeah, I'd say Blink.
Blink 182. I only
Alright.
have Tom DeLonge's guitar right back here, as always pointed out every time we had
No
this.
shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do you? No shit.
Every single time we'd have a guest
Every
on,
time.
I'd be like Blink 182, and I'd be like, yeah, I got Tom DeLonge's
Look at
guitar.
my guitar. I got this guitar.
Technically, it's your guitar.
Yeah.
Technically,
Oh.
it is. Yes,
It's true.
Yes, I did not.
Uh,
yeah, Tom did not give it to me.
It's like saying Les Paul, like, and the guitar before you.
Oh yeah, I Les Paul him. I got one of his guitars too.
Yeah, I got one of his guitars.
His guitars.
Fallout Boy or My Chemical Romance?
Oh,
Okay.
My Chemical Romance.
Matt, were you Fallout?
I was.
You know what? Hearing Portside Dive, I can totally see that.
I also was Green Day over Blink too.
I knew. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're wrong, but I respect it.
That's fair.
All right. Newfound Glory or Simple Plan?
Newfound Glory.
Simple Plan. This is where I know I'm gonna get so much shit.
No,
Simple
okay.
Plan.
Okay. Sidebar on that. I think Simple Plan has made consistently great music throughout their entire career.
And you're gonna sit here and tell me that Cheaper by the Dozen, I'm Just a Kid, didn't hit you where it needed to hurt? You're
Here's
gonna sit
here's
here
my
and tell
thing.
me that I'm wrong?
At their peak, I was way more into Newfound Glory than I ever
Yeah.
was Simple Plan. But Simple
Totally
Plan has been
understand.
more consistent. I'll give them that for sure.
Fair.
So
Fair. All right. We got 3 left. Sum 41 or Yellow Card?
Some
40.
40.
41.
You love Yellow Card though.
Yeah. Dude,
Pretty
I'm
cool.
gonna say some
they're
41.
they're all so good. All
Right.
of these all these
I
bands
fucking love Yellow Card too. Like
Throw them all in the
Yeah.
lineup, and I'm there. You know what I mean?
right, right.
All right. The All American Rejects or The Offspring?
The
All
Offspring.
All-American Rejects.
Offspring rule. Yeah.
Offspring
Yeah.
for sure.
American Rejects.
All
You know,
right.
Pat, you know how I feel about the Offspring.
Oh, I know. I know. All right. This one I saved for last because it's kind of funny because we brought back Newfound Glory. I don't remember why we did this, but we also have Newfound Glory or MXPX.
Newfound Glory.
Newfound Glory.
Yeah.
All right. They win twice. So obviously they're the champions. They're the best band of all time.
Right.
And
Yeah, one can simply deduce based
so
on.
it's
Since they were
clear
chosen twice.
they
Right.
won 2 times. No other band can say that they won 2 times. So, Newfound Glory, you get the crown.
Yeah.
Well,
congrats,
shit, guys. Look, almost, 2.5 hours in. We've done it. We all did it. We finished the podcast. All right. Bear had the idea, and I figured I'd pop this in right here, though, because this is, it's already what we would do anyway. But now is all your guys' chances. Let me know what you got going on. What's in the future? What you guys got planned? What's going on for each one of you? We'll start at the beginning again. Well, Bear, what do you got?
Dude, well, I just want to thank you for giving me an absolutely crazy few years. Dude, this is awesome. And the amount of people that we've gotten to meet, like actually meet, not just on Zoom, but meet in real life, and knowing that what we did together and what you built UPP into is just crazy. It's wild, and I'm so thankful that that's going to be a chapter of our lives. And I couldn't think of a better person to do it with than with you. But I'm back into music again, baby. I started a new band about a year ago, and we're finally starting to kick off. We got an EP coming out in June. We're called The Cardinal Summer. You can find us everywhere.
Damn
But
straight.
yeah, it's just a good group of guys, and we really, it's kind of funny because everybody gave like a certain amount of advice of what people should start doing, and like we're doing all of it, and we're doing it because we love it, and we love each other, and each of us pushes each other that much harder, and it's been a blast. So yeah, that's it. The Cardinal Summer, and that's all I got.
Hell yeah, Matt.
Oh, there you go. Sorry. Yeah, first, just to echo what Bear said, you know, I'm very stoked I was able to be a part of this as well. Just, yeah, meeting some people I never thought I'd ever meet, you know, just insane. For me, my project is called Portside Dive. It was a solo project up until October of last year, where I had my guitar player join full time, so now we're a duo. I don't know when this episode comes out, but we're playing Big Turn Music Festival at the end of February, so I'm assuming it might be out before then. If not, well then, yeah, come to Big Turn Music Festival in Red Wing. We're playing a small stage, probably the last time we play the small stage. But yeah, we have new music we're working on as well. So new music, Portside Dive everywhere, Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp for Lawrence.
Can I just say as well, like genuinely, and I genuinely mean this, like Portside Dive is incredible. Like I love the music you make, like, and I'm not just saying that as your friend. Like I really truly like you're on a lot of my playlists and all that stuff. Like I genuinely love what you do, and you've written some amazing songs, and yeah, it's really cool stuff. And anyone that hasn't checked it out, please check it out because it is awesome.
It is.
I can confirm.
Can confirm.
Also, I gotta shout out Bear too. I fucking love Cardinal Summer.
Oh.
Yeah,
You guys
dude, thank you.
You guys make some great music. I
Gotta
didn't
check out
realize
that video for Sugar.
I haven't put two and two together that was your band. I've been hearing about Bear for all these years I've been doing this, and then I'm like, oh no shit. So,
See, I told you I can't sing very well.
Mm-hmm. No, stop it. Stop it, Rob Thomas. You stop it. Okay.
Oh, throwback, baby!
All right, Brett, you're up.
all right. Well, again, to echo what has been said and been said again, just want to say thanks for having me on part of this team. You know, it's it kind of came out of nowhere for me, and you know, Pat, you've been one of like the easiest people to like ever work with, and 100%. It's like been like that's been like the honestly for me that's probably been the best part of this is being able to collaborate with you, being able to call you my friend, and like just you know, having someone like you in my life, it makes it better, right? And then you add on everything else on top of it, and I've really enjoyed my time here, the people I've been able to meet, and it's been a huge pleasure to do it alongside you. So as far as what I got going on, so I'm currently fighting off strep throat. You know, if anyone wants to catch me doing that,
I'll catch you doing it.
I actually started grad school this week, so that's a rad thing.
Oh, congratulations!
Nice.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm stoked.
Terrified.
Yes, that too. But yeah, other than that, I mean, you know, you can. I'm still playing music. I play in a pop punk and emo cover band called the Drugstore Cowboys. We play primarily around like the Sheboygan area, but we've been expanding out into, you know, Sheboygan, Wisconsin. I should you know.
Come on, there's only one Sheboygan.
There is only one Sheboygan, but yeah, you know, I'm busy with that. You know, I run a lot of our marketing and promotions and stuff. I've also been very slowly working on a solo record. I've got some music on Spotify I've released over the years. I think my last single came out like last spring or summer, if I remember correctly, but about halfway done with the new record. I don't know if it's going to be done this year. It's kind of one of those things where it'll be done when it's done, you know, just writing music that I want to write, and eventually I'll be sharing that with the world. But yeah, that's about it for me. Just, you know, doing music, being a dad, and coughing up my lungs for the
For the foreseeable future.
for the foreseeable future. Yeah.
Right on. Lawrence.
Yeah, thank you so much for for having me on this journey. You know, I really, really am honored to be able to be part of this. You know, you're an awesome person, and this has been really, really fun to be part of this and meet so many cool people. You've introduced me to, I mean, like all of these guys, but like so many other cool people as well through this. Yeah, it's been a really, really, really cool thing to be part of. Yeah, I'm just going to be carrying on drawing. I'll be in this shed drawing. Yeah. If you want to see my drawings, they're on the internet. It's Lawrence Crow illustration. I'm always really, really excited to help any bands or musicians or brands or anyone if they need anything. Yeah, hit me up. Yeah,
Hell
thank
yeah.
you again.
Of course. So I mean, I'll keep sending people your way as they come to me, so, as I've always done.
You always have. I really appreciate it. Really do.
But everybody, make sure to go check out Cardinal Summer, Portside Dive, Lawrence Crow, you know, and the Drugstore Cowboys. You know, go support all these guys and their future endeavors, and you know, we'll all be around. We'll all be here, and you know, for me, what am I gonna be doing? It's gonna be doing hot dad shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The real, like, realistically, I just want to spend more time with my family. Something that, you know, got away from me for the last, you know, 5 years or so, and this has been such an incredible journey. I put so much time and focus into it, and I think it's just time to be a dad and hang out with my kids more, hang out with my wife and my friends, see friends in person. That's something I want to do. I want to do that more, see my friends face to face, and that I'm excited to do. But you know, Unsigned Pop Punk will be around. We'll be here. It's not gonna. It's in all of us, you know, like, as cheesy as that is, but it's like, this isn't going anywhere. Like, everybody's still going to be there supporting each other. What we built isn't going to be unbuilt. Like, we built a community, and a strong community. And I think everybody's just going to continue to do awesome shit. And we just got to be there to support each other. And so that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna have fun doing it.
Hands down.
Darn tootin'.
Everybody, make sure to go follow Spitball as soon as this is done. Get ready for Spitball, because it's coming at you. And it's,
You know, you say that as a joke, but like, I'm low key down.
I'm
Unironically,
I'm always down too. So.
I'm pretty sure we're all actually.
Bear's already copyrighted the name.
Yeah, Bear's already got it. It's locked. If
Let's
you
do
go
this during the
Google it,
podcast.
it's there.
Y'all
Okay.
got a built-in producer too. Like,
Same here, brother. Same here.
We're
We out
in.
here.
We can do this all. We can do this all through the internets.
right?
It's
That's
It's gonna
literally
be, it's gonna
how
be
the
the postal
Cardinal
service
Summer
all
does
over
it.
again.
It's
You
how
know?
the Cardinal Summer does it.
it's
Yeah, yeah.
Spitball coming at you.
Spitball. Loogie.
Love it.
We can call it Loogie.
The first album.
First
What we call
album.
it, the EP
Yeah,
can be
yeah.
Loogie.
The first album is Loogie.
and we even have a designer already.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
guys!
I want
this
a desk, a high school desk with a vague teacher that we're all just like shooting spitballs through straws.
Yep.
It's
That's
there.
it.
It's there. I love it.
That's it. All right, guys. Well, that's it. This is it. Thanks so much for coming on this journey with me. Thank all of you guys for like everything you've done, all the support you gave me, all the support you gave our community, and continue to give through what's next. So I love you guys so much. This has been the last episode of the Unsigned Pop Punk Podcast. I won't see you on Monday. Thank you so much for checking out our final episode and for supporting Unsigned Pop Punk and our podcast for the past 5 years. I've had an absolute blast meeting everyone. hearing your stories, your music, and being your friend. Keep supporting local music. Keep supporting each other. Show your friends new music and get out to a show and support your local scene. Get sweaty, make new friends, get in the pit, make out in the back of the venue, break the rules, and have the time of your life. It doesn't matter if you're new to the scene or an elder emo, music is for everybody, for all walks of life. Follow your heart and your dreams, even if it's scary and it's hard, even if it doesn't work the way you want it to. I promise the journey is always worth it. You can't fail when trying is the success. Just have fun. Thank you for everything over the last 5 years. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see what you do next.